We are good to go. Episode number 12 with Sebastian Attard. Brother, welcome to the podcast.
Yeah, Amo, very good. Very good to see you.
Sebastian Attard just got off a win on WNO. First big event. Yeah.
It was the victory that mattered.
Yeah. That was a good match, man. You know, you went out. First time you get on a massive event like that.
Yeah, it was pretty fun, bro. I mean, like, it was pretty cool just to win a match that big, because in my head I was like, if I lose, it's gonna suck. Especially having all the reels already, preparing myself to do the match on Instagram, and I was like, bro, I can't have these 5 reels on Instagram and then lose. So it was good to win and have the 6th reel, the victory.
Yeah, but it wasn't your first major event, was it?
Nah, we've done PGF and like all these other ones, but I don't know, bro. Just having Flow Grappling post your stuff is like pretty, like, it makes it bigger than it is.
Is it bigger than PGF?
Nah, PGF was different. PGF was just so different. It's on YouTube, bro. It's on YouTube. It's
free.
Yeah, for free. It's they don't have as big of a platform as a difference. Like I thought it was harder and bigger. It felt bigger and harder, but when it came to like who's number one, it just had the platform, which is the difference.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's good. I mean, to be honest, at the end of the day, I think the more you do them, the more they're gonna feel like the same. They're all gonna be the same.
Is that how it feels to you? Like they're all the same?
Pretty much, they all feel kind of the same.
Does any feel different? Like ADCC?
No, man. It's crazy because some big ones you feel less nervous than like smaller ones. Let's say you're doing a small one at a local gym, or you're doing a small one where you know a lot of people. You feel a little bit more nervous. So you can't really tell. ADCC, I didn't feel nervous at all.
Yeah, well, it's like I feel like the small ones is like you're in a small gym, and like especially when you're expected to win.
Yeah.
It's like, what if I lose? It's so bad.
When I do Christos's events, let's say at Vow or at Oscar Blues or whatever, like it's a little bit more intense. I feel, you know, or like main character, like in Austin, it was a little bit more intense, you know.
Yeah, because you know everyone. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, you just have a lot of people. Like it's close, and then you have a lot of people that can like watch and see and hear. A lot of people that you know. So a lot of faces you can disappoint potentially.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But first question I got for you, Sebastian Attard. That means that not 100% Australian.
No, I'm not 100% Australian actually.
The other half.
Yeah, Oliver Taza wants everyone to know. Every time I say I'm Australian, I'm actually Egyptian.
You are Egyptian with a B.
I am from Egypt.
Egypt.
With the B.
With the B.
Now,
my favorite Arabic is the Egyptian Arabic.
It is the best. If only I could speak it properly.
You don't speak. You know what a freaking shame, bro. Seriously.
I want to learn it,
but you understand it a little bit.
It's like you say stuff, and I'm like, oh, that word, yeah, and I put it together.
No, man, you can't. You gotta. I mean, it's kind of too late now.
How can I learn it, bro? Where can I go? Like, it's too late.
Come here more often, brother.
To your house. Yeah, I'll come to Taza's house, learn Arabic. I want to go to Egypt and do jiu-jitsu there.
I'll rewatch the series that my mom used to watch while I was growing up. It was all in Egyptian, man.
Yeah, it's all. Yeah,
I love it, dude. And the music.
Was it Abdul Halim Hafiz or something?
Abdul Halim Hafiz. You got fuck, man. Amina Diab. I don't know the name of the artist by heart off the top of my head, but even Lebanese artists will like sing in an Egyptian Arabic.
It's the best.
It's the best.
It's the best one.
It's the best, my brother.
Egyptian. The best Arabic.
Guys,
perfect dialect.
We're gonna try not to make the podcast in an Egyptian accent, but there's gonna be a lot of this. So fucking buckle up.
Get buckled.
Get buckled. Seatbelt.
Strap.
Okay, so you're Egyptian. Your parents grew up in Egypt, and then they moved to Australia. And then you were born in Australia.
Yeah, I was born in Sydney, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
You ever been to Egypt?
Yeah. So like, I never been to Egypt until I was 19. So I went to Egypt when I was 19, and I was there for a while, like one and a half months. But I was just traveling everywhere. I didn't even pick up Arabic. I didn't pick it up because everyone was speaking to me in English.
What?
Because I was like trying to get it, and then people would give up.
What was the feeling when people were talking to you in Arabic and you tell them, I can't speak Arabic? What did you feel? What's the emotion? No, seriously.
It is shame. I feel disgusted with myself. It's like this. So they'll come to me and I'll be like, oh, I can't speak Arabic. And they're like,
yeah, I'll beat.
You are Egyptian?
You are Egyptian.
You are Egyptian? You are American. I would say American.
Australian.
This guy is American. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm not American, I promise.
Yeah.
But I was American over there, so.
What did you think about Egypt when you went?
It's just cool, bro. It's different. It's so different. I remember people told me when I went to Tijuana, they were like, oh, look out for Tijuana. It's dangerous. Guys, I was in Egypt. I know what dangerous looks like.
Really?
Yeah. Tijuana, I was like walking around the street naked at night. Like, it's fine.
Yeah.
Like Egypt, I was just like, oh my gosh, like this place can be dangerous at times.
For like robberies and things like that?
Yeah, bro. I saw like a couple people dead on the side of the road once.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because like
Dehydration?
no, there's like checkpoints, and like every checkpoint, the police will stop you, and if you have to bribe them pretty much to get through.
Yeah.
So
Classic.
like yeah, so you have to go in there. They're like, you have to get them the floors. If there's no floors,
ما في
you're
فلوس
finished.
ما فيش life يا عم.
you're ما فيش life. ما فيش the car. ما فيش the clothes. ما فيش the everything.
Nothing, yeah.
So yeah, so like I remember like there was like a checkpoint, and these two guys like I don't know what they were doing. They just like driving the car, and they saw the checkpoint, and they just like drifted off the side and just crashed. My fish life.
ما فيش life.
Yeah.
Oh, they were trying to run away from the cops?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. That's crazy.
Yeah, but yeah, it's crazy. I remember even like, yeah, the police are crazy there. Like they are so corrupt. They will just catch you wherever you go.
It's very third world.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like that in Lebanon, obviously. Lebanon, I remember, like, if it's like late at night and you stopped at a red light, there's nobody, people will honk at you. They'll be like, but what are you doing?
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
pretending like you follow the rules, bro? What are you doing?
Yeah, no one's following the rules. Even like I remember like we're driving the car and like someone jumped out the front of the car to try and get hit, so that like you can like be liable or something.
Are you for real?
Yeah, like just silly
They
stuff.
did
like
that in Egypt?
yeah.
But what liability? What do you like?
I don't know what they want. They want like sympathy.
You want the hit and zaram.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was actually there with like an abuna, a priest.
Abuna.
Yeah. So I was there the whole time with an abuna and like some other people, but they go after the abunas because they're like supposed to be like nice or whatever. Like I remember like they were like pull over the abuna. They're like oh, you have to gotta pay this and that.
Why they go after the
Because
priest?
it's just easy a target.
Abuna translates to our father, by the way. in
Yeah.
Arabic. Yeah.
So they would just go after them because it's just easy,
No,
I guess.
that's sad, man. What else? What else did you see in Egypt other than the corruption and the dead
I mean, yeah.
people?
Also, like how pretty it is. Like
Yeah, it's fucking gorgeous, man.
yeah, it's so nice. Like this, it's the best. Like it's so pretty.
Yeah.
Like it's just and it's so different. That's the thing. Like you can't like emulate that in America or like Australia. Like you just can't see that kind of thing. You know.
You don't see landscapes like that.
Nah.
Which cities did you visit?
I went to Alexandria and Cairo.
Al-Hira.
Yes, brother.
You
Port Said.
see the pyramids?
I saw it from the street, brother. It's too expensive. I cannot speak Arabic. If I try to go there without Arabic, I'm finished.
That's it. You're not coming back.
500
They're gonna
or
turn
no
you,
life.
They're gonna turn you into freaking pork rinds, bro. You're gonna come back.
Pork
They're gonna sell
in
you
Egypt. Pork. I'll be beef grind, brother.
beef. Yeah, grass
I'll be
fed.
beef. But yeah,
So you got to see some
from the street I saw the pyramids. But what's cool is like it doesn't. It's like at nighttime. It's like 3 a.m. Everyone's still going off in the street. Like everyone's having a good time.
Yeah.
Whereas here it's like everyone's in bed.
Very different, man.
Yeah.
Very different. Even like you can tell from your energy. Like nothing against. I mean, actually, Australians have pretty like upbeat, fun.
Yeah, it's
like,
pretty
joking.
upbeat. Yeah.
So for you, the mix of Egyptian and Australian, bro, you're just
Combination thing.
It's a
Combination.
combination.
It's a madness and badness combination, bro. Like Drake.
We'll get to Austin and we'll get to Australia in a little bit. For now, I want to stay in Egypt for a little bit with you right now. What else did you like about Egypt? Did you try any traditional Egyptian breakfast?
Breakfast?
Yeah,
Right. I just didn't. I didn't like it. Didn't like koshari. Disgusting. It was gross.
What is that?
Koshari. It's like when they have. It's like a pasta mix, with like it's super spicy, and everyone in Egypt like you have to try the koshari. The koshari, you have to try. I'm like, all right, fine. It was disgusting. Like, I hated it. But then everything else, like fool, is so good. Malakhaya with hamam.
Yeah.
So good.
Food, so good, yeah.
So yum. Crazy good. And like, yeah, I think the food there was really good.
Yeah. What about the people? Did you make some friends there while you were there?
Yeah, of course. Everyone's so friendly. That's the thing. Like, it's like people want to be your friend in these places, I feel like. Or they want to like attack you. There's no in between.
You can't tell.
No, you can't tell you can't tell what they want. But if they're good, they're good. You know?
Egypt, there's a lot of sports in Egypt. Obviously, there's football. You know.
Yeah, Mohammed Salah is like the biggest
Dude, yeah.
dude. He's on every billboard.
There was a for real.
Yeah, he's on every billboard, every brand.
Muhammad Salah,
Yes, brother.
the Arabian Golden Foot.
Wearing everything,
Everything.
every brand.
I mean, there was also a period of time where the Egyptian national team won the African Cup for like I don't know how many years consecutive. They have good wrestling too in Egypt. Did you get to train there?
Bro, I did one session in some random gym I found.
Which team was it?
I don't even know. I don't even know what it was, but I did one jiu-jitsu class, and it was just so like I couldn't even speak Arabic, so like it was so weird.
You gotta learn a little bit, man.
Bro, I want to try. There's a gym in Alexandria that messaged me actually after PGF. they were like, "Oh my god, you look like this guy from our gym. Like, you gotta come train." I'm like, "All right,
dude.
I maybe I will."
You gotta rep the Egyptian.
The flag.
You gotta rep it because, dude, people will get pissed, man. And I'm just saying that from experience.
Why people from Lebanon don't like you?
Dude, especially like during the war, like there was a ceasefire now. Obviously, like Lebanon isn't getting bombarded, and the conflict between Israel and Lebanon is like chilled out a bit. But like on social media, I don't like to post the controversial shit, like the thing that will create more division, more hate. And I've mentioned it on the podcast already. Like, I'll post things that are relatively positive, like let's say people helping each other, getting together, like, you know, bringing food to people that need it and things like that. And some guy actually who trains jiu-jitsu messages me after the ceasefire, and he was not the first one. There's many guys, but this one particularly bothered me because he's like,
was he Lebanese?
yes, Lebanese too. Like, you would think like after the ceasefire, dude, we should be all chilled out, like relaxing and everything. He's like, yeah, no, shame on you. You didn't like
really
talk about the war. You only use the Lebanese passport for trials and shit like that. Like, bro, you don't even know my background. You don't know like where I grew up, what culture I grew up with.
Yeah, because you grew up in Saudi Arabia, yeah?
Saudi Arabia, but basically Lebanon as well, man. Like, you know, spent almost half the year in Lebanon. You know, grew up around Lebanese people. Even in Montreal, like the community, the school, my parents' friends, church, everything was very Lebanese, you know? So even up until now, like, I'll talk to my parents every night and it's in Arabic. You know, it's very alive in me. So for someone to tell me that, it's like, damn, man, that kind of hurt.
Yeah, but he doesn't know. He's just being angry.
Yeah, and then when I confronted him directly, I mean, right away he was like, "Oh shit, my bad, bro. Like, I'll just go delete the comment, whatever." You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Oh, he commented on your post.
Yeah, he commented on a post. Actually, it was a podcast. It was the episode I did with Giancarlo.
Oh, like recently on the couch?
Recently, yeah, on the couch.
On the couch. Where is the couch?
The couch is at his friend's house. You prefer the couch or you prefer the face-to-face intimacy?
This is very this is a very intimate experience.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. We never really got to train together, man. It's crazy. What do we gotta do to get you into Roka, man?
Impossible. But this is my assignment is Henzo Gracie Academy, bro. This is where I'm placed forever.
What do you think it is though? Why have you guys like talked about, you know, hey, like, can we like switch it up, mix it up?
No, I've never spoken about it.
Some guys do both. Never?
No, I don't know. I don't know. I honestly, I do like the training at Henzo's as well. Like obviously, I think there was like times where I was thinking like it would be a good thing to like train both gyms, and it would be cool if that was an option. But I feel like we have like a good group of guys as well at Henzo's, which is like very motivating. Like every day we have guys in there every day who are like all getting better, and everyone's improving like at this good rate, which is good. It's like motivating for me, but also like I don't know. It's just I don't know. I've never experienced Roka. How can I know if I like it?
It's the same shit. This training is the exact what you just described is the same thing at Roka. It's just with different people. You're going through the same ups and downs of training. You're going through problem solving. You're going through technical breakthroughs. You know, you're going through competitions together. You have like a solid group of people you can relate with.
Yeah, I feel like if you have like obviously we have John Danaher, bro. This is like the craziest training.
Yeah,
like I can ask him questions. He's like attentive to the class every session. Yeah. Like how can you like? It's like that's all you really want.
So you trained jiu-jitsu obviously in Australia before that. That's how you heard of John, and then you decided to come. Where were you training in Australia before that?
It was gym Grappling Education.
Grappling Education.
Yes.
Was it like life school, or is it like?
No, it's just jiu-jitsu school. Education of grappling.
Education.
Not of life. Not life grappling. Not life education.
Grappling was the life.
Grappling. Education. You understand?
Okay.
So, yeah, that's a gym in Sydney, and I was there for like years and years, and then I just wanted to like give myself like the best chance. You know what I mean? I want to like be really good.
So well, it's coming together pretty nicely.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure. My pleasure. And thank you for being on the podcast.
The best cast. The best.
Who are you training with in Australia?
My coach is called. His name's Keller Loxody. I don't know if you heard of him.
Say that slowly.
Keller Loxody.
Keller Loxody.
Oh yeah, that's his name. Yeah, so that's his name. But
you said it in Egyptian and Aussie accent, my brother. I cannot.
Keller Loxod.
Loxod.
But yeah, he won trials in 2019.
Okay, that's not that long ago.
But yeah, but he lost 88.
88.
But he lost to Marilo Santana first round by a negative. It was sort of like silly.
Oh fuck! I have to go back and rewatch. I don't remember that name.
Yeah, it was like first round.
Okay.
And then he opened the gym. I guess there's a core group of guys going.
Would you have like any teammates that followed you or
To here? No, just me. But like yeah, they're all there still.
what about there's Mo? He's
Yeah, of course.
You forgot about Mo?
I forgot him. He's finished. He's in the past.
Really?
No, just kidding.
You forgot about your boy.
Just kidding. You
have to apologize.
I am sorry.
You have to apologize for your brother.
My brother. Forever. Yes, brother. He came with me here last year.
He came with you from. You guys decided, hey man, let's just go.
Let's
to
just
Austin
go,
for a
bro.
little
Let's
bit.
just do it.
At
Yeah.
first, was it like, were you like just planning on visiting, or you like wanted to make a move?
Bro, I don't even know what I'm doing still. Like I'm just here to train and get good.
Really?
Like I have to have a plan. Like after, like I just take it year by year. Like I don't know what I'm gonna do next year at all.
That's good.
I'm going
man.
back to Australia for the holidays, whatever, and then see what happens
Yeah.
in the new year.
Okay, so Sydney. Who's in Sydney? There's Grappling Education. Who else did you train with? There's a lot of big names now. Coming
Yeah, I
out
mean,
of
I just train at
Australia.
Grappling Education, but there's like Sydney Wrestling Academy.
Sydney Wrestling Academy.
That's a good gym. They have Lucas Kennard there.
Kennard, but
And then there's
Okay.
Sydney West, which is like Luke Martin.
Luke Martin.
And then there's
Leglock Luke.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, you trained there?
I've been there a couple times. It's very far, bro.
Far.
And it's like long. It's so long to get there. They're like
Okay.
right on the outside of Sydney. And then there's like Jeremy Skinner's there as well, around the place.
Skinner.
Jeremy Skinner.
Is that how you say it?
Skinner.
Skinner.
Skinner. He's around. But yeah, my gym's the best, brother. The best one for
You
me.
ever-
For me.
Yeah. I mean, that's a lot of good names. So Melbourne is where
That's where Lachlan is, yeah.
Lockie.
Lachlan Giles. Lachlan.
Lockie Jones.
Yeah, Lachlan. That's
Yeah,
the one.
that's-
He's in Melbourne.
Train with him?
Nah.
No
I've been there once when I was like 19.
Okay.
And actually, very funny story.
Tell me, it's a funny story, yeah, brother.
I went there and I got so dehydrated from training that I went home and I passed out, hit my head on the table and like opened up my face and I couldn't train anymore. So I was gonna go for a week. I did one session, passed out from dehydration and I couldn't train again. So I can't really say I've been there, to be honest.
This freaking bastard Christos is laughing at you right now. Look at him.
He's evil. Do you know he's
Look
evil?
at this guy, bro.
Bro, can I explain to you how evil he is?
Tell me.
So,
please tell me, because I
Christos-
have my fair share of.
Excellent.
Let's start with you.
Let's mix
Next
the
10
mix the trade.
Let's go.
This is what happened at PGF competition. Christos, my housemate who I love, was there on other teams. We're on opposite teams. Okay? Mind you, we're staying in the same room. We're on opposite teams. He is coaching my opponents against me.
You freaking.
Every
bastard.
opponent I had, everyone I fought, he was coaching them, telling them my best moves, warning them of my setups.
Are you serious,
Yes.
bro? Whoa, what's going on, bro? Christos, explain.
Bro, I was
Ch-
so sure I was gonna get in.
He was
And I knew their team was not winning the money.
he's evil. So that's when I realized he's an evil guy, but I was in too deep, so I have to just put up with it now. You know what I mean?
Situation now, you can't really. You guys are together forever.
Yeah.
Loyalty.
Very toxic.
I mean, that's how relationships work, man. You know, so you're gonna go through ups and downs.
Very up, very, very down, very down.
Very deep down.
Depths, deep. The ocean, the Titanic, Christos, down here.
Christos is underneath the Titanic. Christos, man, do you make money out of it? You make some money out of PGF?
As much as everyone else, because he lost as well.
For $1,000, you threw your
For 1,000,
you threw your boy under
he
the
threw
bus,
my
man.
career in the toilet.
Jesus,
Yes.
it's all good, man.
Very naughty, huh?
It's all good.
Bit of a naughty guy.
Naughty guy. But what did you learn from that dehydration experience, man?
The dehydration.
Dehydration experience. What?
I will show you what I learned. Drink it. In fact, watch this.
Let's see it. Oh yeah. There we go.
Oh,
I was like,
very good.
I was like, how?
That's what I learned from dehydration. What would you learn from dehydration if you were dehydrated? To treasure water. The last time you drank water.
No, man. I mean, I've had injuries from dehydration as well. You know, but you don't want to just do water. You know, you're obviously you're water loading now. You're just doing water, but I would put like things in it,
Yeah, electrolytes and that.
like electrolytes, Celtic salt.
Yeah, that's good.
Sea moss. Sea moss is good. Yeah.
What is that?
Sea moss is like
Sea moss.
algae. How do you say it?
Algae.
Algae. Yeah. That grows and then you
Oh, gross. Sounds yuck.
And then you have to
Actually, usually I'll just get the shells from the beach and lick them.
Yeah, no. You gotta get the algae, and then you have to like soak it for
Oh.
a day or two, and it becomes like a gel. and you drink it. It's actually really good. It has like a lot of minerals that are necessary for the functioning of your
Is
body.
that right?
Yeah, is that right? Yeah,
Is that minerals?
yeah, dude.
Wow. Okay.
So Egypt, man. Let's go back to Egypt a little bit. You just spent like
Let's go back.
You went back for like a month and a half. That's it, huh?
Yeah.
Just one session.
Yeah, I did. I only found one. Like, I didn't know how to. I was like 19. I didn't know how to find. I was a blue belt.
No IG back then. No
No,
Instagram.
I was like, oh, where do I train? I was like, Jiu-Jitsu Egypt. I'm like, not that one. Not that one.
Sure.
Yeah, not that one.
Yeah.
Looking through, like, I found one. So, one session, but it was good. Like, sometimes you need time off as well.
Yeah. Not
Like,
for sure.
I know people I feel like training can be overrated sometimes, as Christoph thinks about as well.
Okay, let's dive into that a little bit. What you mean, like?
I just think like I think training hard for a long period of time is good, but there's also like times where like you need to take the time off to like let it all sink in and like let your body recover. Like I feel like you see that sometimes people who train all the time, like they go to compete and it just doesn't translate.
No.
But I feel like maybe if they just relax a bit, let their brain settle, like maybe they're gonna like come back a little better. But
So what's your like? Because now you're getting ready for Nogi Worlds. You have Nogi Worlds this week.
yes,
So are you still going hard right now? Or are you?
yeah,
are
I'm still
you
sending it, but
sending it.
because I like it, I want to send it.
You like to send it? Huh?
Yes, I love to send it.
Send it.
That's the best part about Henzo Race Academy is we actually have visitors who want to send it. They want to come in and they want to prove themselves.
Okay. Oh, that's what you meant yesterday when you guys told me I have to do some enforcing.
Some enforcing,
Is that
yeah.
what you mean by enforcing?
Sometimes you have to enforce the mat. I mean, like, you have to. If someone comes in the room, no one's ever heard of him, some big, strong dude, and he looks crazy, and he's bashing someone, and you notice, like, the next round, he's mine. You know, and I have to bash him. You know, and if I get bashed, fine. But
I don't
sometimes it doesn't
disagree.
happen. Huh?
Yeah, I don't disagree. Sometimes, well, at least for injuries,
Yeah.
you gotta match someone's pace to not get hurt. 100% agree. Like, but you don't train like that all the time, do you?
Nah, of course not. I mean, obviously with my training partners, we train like at the right intensity.
Yeah.
But it's when people come in who like want to be crazy.
Yeah, is it crazy? Like people think like when you go hard like that, you're gonna impress.
Yeah, yeah.
If you're listening to this and you're one of the guys, like that's not how you impress.
No. Like they want to come in and like show John that they're like tough or something.
But he's literally the complete opposite. He sees that and he's like,
He's like,
oh, you,
yeah, it's like, what are you doing?
oh, you retard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would not that word.
Not that word?
Maybe you idiot.
Yeah,
You stupid idiot.
You're stupid. You're
Maybe.
stupid.
Yes, but
But you're gonna taper a little bit a couple of days before World, no?
yeah, of course. I mean, like, I don't know. What do you think I should do? If I have competition on Thursday and I'm water loading as well. It's Monday right now.
If you're Monday right now,
Yeah.
you're competing on Thursday.
Yeah.
Tomorrow I would do, and you're flying when?
Wednesday night.
Wednesday night you compete Thursday?
It's like 2 hours flight.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, you have to fly 2 days before, brother.
Why would I do that, brother?
Cause I mean, dude, there's like the flight like takes a lot out of you. You know what I mean? Especially if you're cutting weight. Like, I mean, look, it's all in your head.
Maybe you're correct.
It takes like altitude and the pressure and all that. I mean, if you break a sweat after your flight, that could be good.
Oh, jeez.
Break a sweat, like, do you have like a mobility routine?
Jeez
You
Louise.
do. Do you have any warm up?
Bloody hell, mate. I don't know. I don't know, bro. Let me spend as least time in Vegas possible.
Really?
I don't know. Just bro. The worst thing about PGF was we went there and we had no kitchen. No kitchen.
Yeah.
We had to pay to have a fridge. We had to pay extra money to have a fridge. So we had like I was eating like I got food poisoning.
BMAC, what's going on, man?
Look, he's good. He's good. He was
amazing.
doing the best he could at this time.
But he put you in a nice hotel, like a
That was
fancy
a good
hotel.
hotel. Like it was fine.
But I mean, like he could
But
take.
without fridge, we had to pay extra.
Oh, no.
So yeah, I got like food poisoning, and I couldn't eat on the second day of PGF. Nothing. And on the third day, I could only eat after the matches
Jesus.
because like I had TGI Fridays for dinner on one day.
Dude.
You know what I mean? Because like, and then I realized like the only thing I could eat that was good was like Subway.
No, man.
That was the only thing, bro.
You have to, bro. Let me give you some advice, bro.
Tell me that.
Okay.
I'm ready to listen.
Open your ears, my brother.
They're open.
Flare them open, like the
I'm
elephant.
like that. Yeah. Alright.
You feel. So try to go with white rice. Stick with like white rice or like simple carbs. You know what I mean? Like even the bread is like, has
Complex.
some fibers in it. It has some things, and you don't try to go pure carbs the day of the competition. You know what I mean? White rice and lean protein, and then like protein like very little. You don't need that much protein. Honest.
Not on the day.
No, man. Then, I mean, you need a little bit. Like, let's say you can have a protein shake. You know, if you're having like, let's say, white rice, you weigh it. Let's say it's like, I don't know, like 400 grams of rice.
Yeah.
And then you put fish. You don't want to put more than like max 85 grams of fish.
Right.
So
Okay.
just a little bit, you know what I mean, on competition day. So if you do that, and then what, you have a nutritionist or something for Noogie Worlds?
No.
Just wing it, huh?
Just Christos.
Just send it, huh?
This is what I do. I say, Christos, should I eat this? He goes like this. No, I don't think so, bro. I'm like, okay, I won't.
Christos once passed out. You know how you described that you passed out once from dehydration?
Yeah.
He passed out. We're doing a cut. We're doing the
Was it for the UFC 5 pass?
fight pass day. Yeah.
I have heard about it.
Did I tell the story on the podcast before? No? Well, it's worth
reiterating.
Yeah. Where we get to Vegas. Okay, we fly in, and the weigh-ins are the next day. And we have it's like a team weight. So it's like the team has to weigh in, I don't know, 500 or 600 pounds. I forget. We have Big Dan, okay, who's like 400 pounds. He's a big guy, okay.
The whole weight limit.
We had Giancarlo, we had Christos, and myself. I had to make 168, and I was on back-to-back antibiotic cycles. Bactrim, to be specific. Like the worst one, strongest one. So that's a little bit, that's a rough start for making weight.
Not looking good.
Not looking good. Christos, lightest guy, you had to cut like what, another like 10 pounds or something? He had to cut a lot of weight, bro. Okay. Dan had to cut like what, 15? How much did Dan have to cut? He had to cut like the same amount as us, bro. Not that much weight. Okay. And then Giancarlo had to cut like also same amount of weight. So we get to Vegas, okay, we get in a car. Dan wasn't with us at the hike thing, huh? So Christos, Giancarlo, and I, we get a rental, and then we're like, let's go to this hike. Was it Red Rock Canyon or Red Canyon? The desert, bro.
Sounds like a bad idea for some reason.
We stopped by the supermarket before. We're like, okay, let's get some fruit, something like that. And we don't buy a single bottle of water, nothing. Because we're cutting weight. You don't want to drink water like couple of hours before. It was like half a day before weighing. We get in the car and then we drive to the Red Rock Canyon, and the guy's like, when we opened the window for him to let us in, he's like, hey guys, welcome to Red Rock Canyon, happy to have you guys here. Do you guys have water with you? You guys have water? Like, because it gets really hot, you get dehydrated. We're like, yeah, we're good. We're good. In my mind, I was like, I have those little mini seedless watermelons you buy in the supermarket for like one person. I was like, we'll be fine, man. I'll just bash that against the rock.
Watermelon. I am perfect.
So I'm like, we're good, man. I just took the watermelon, I smashed it against one of the rocks. We had a plastic spoon. I was just scooping little bits of watermelon and giving it to these guys. So we had a hoodie on. It's Las Vegas, bro. It's hot as frick.
It's so hot. Yeah,
it's hot. It's like crazy hot. We get out, so you drive a little. It's beautiful. It was a beautiful experience. It was very nice, honestly. So we get in, first stop. We get in like in a spot where you can hike a bit, and it was like downwards hike, like really steep going down. Okay, so these guys start disappearing. I don't see them anymore. They're going down and down and down and down.
They're going.
I'm like, I don't see them. Meanwhile, I'm sitting on the rock eating my watermelon, enjoying the view, just enjoying it a lot. Okay, so we go. I'm like, I can't see them anymore. I'm gonna have to go down and meet these guys, like see where they're at. So I go down, I see them. We're hiking, we're sweating, we're pouring like sweat, man. You know what I mean?
So bad.
Yeah. And we're like, all right, let's go back. Let's keep going. We go back.
Wait, you went downhill first.
I went downhill
First.
I went downhill.
And you have to return.
We have to return, and we sprinted back up, bro. I'm a mother.
Why?
Just to break a sweat, dude. We're trying to lose weight. We all have like 10 more pounds to lose, and it's like half a day, dude. Just amateur shit. Okay, to the listeners, don't ever do that. Okay, get a nutritionist, get someone professional who knows what to do. Don't take Christos's advice. Okay, Sebastian Attard, this is your lesson. Okay,
I love it. This is the only advice I take.
Yeah, don't take Christos' advice. Christos is a jiu-jitsu guy. He's a professional promoter, right? CO. He's good at promoting.
How many times you miss weight, brother?
0 times.
How many times did you have to make weight cuts, bro?
Many times.
Okay. Anyways, let's get to that. Let me finish the story so we can talk about you and not us. We sprint up. We stay in the car. We keep the windows up. We're driving in the heat. We're driving in the heat with our hoodies on, windows up,
Oh.
no AC. We're pouring sweat, dude. And Giancarlo sweats a lot by nature. You know what I mean? He was just pouring, bro. He's everywhere. Sweat
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Did you ever change your clothes?
Yeah, of course. We get to the hotel. I'm like, all right, guys, Christos, let's move around. You know, go downstairs, move around. There was a gym. Let's move around a little bit, drill. And Christos decides to go in the jacuzzi. Okay, he goes in the jacuzzi with Giancarlo. Meanwhile, I take a nap. Okay, he comes up. He's like, "Hey, you ready to go?" We drill. We move around. And I didn't feel like any weakness from him. Like it was good. Like I'm like, bro, this guy's a freaking rock, man. He's a machine. You know what I mean? And we finished drilling everything. We go out. We're in the lobby, and there's like 10th Planet guys competing. So Eddie Bravo was there. Okay, so we're standing. We're like, by the gym. We're standing. We're talking. And we're talking to Eddie Bravo, okay? And we're, I don't know what we're saying. Like, it's just chatting it up, laughing. Eddie Bravo, full of energy. Love that guy. And then all of a sudden, Christos just how you described, like you fell on the table head first and shit like that. I see Christos. He was right in front of me, bro. I see him like drop to his butt and then boom, just collapse.
Oh, on the wall, right?
On the wall first and then boom, rebound straight on the floor. Eddie Bravo, oh shit, dude, we freak out, bro.
Oh my god, bro.
Dude, he wakes up and he's like, he didn't, like, for like a minute or two, he didn't know where he was, bro. Dude, I was so worried. I was freaking, I was scared as like crazy. You know what I mean? And yeah, bro, just learning experience. Rough weight cut.
He made weight.
He made weight, and then he cut extra weight for who? Christos? You say it. Say it. Say it loud.
For Taza.
No, say it. Say it loud. He had to cut extra weight for 300-pound big Dan, bro.
What a good friend.
Soldier.
That's see, even though I say he's evil, he'll do something like that for you.
We're on the same team. The things I'll do.
This is the kind of guy you need on your team.
We need
Someone
him
evil
on
like
the
that.
team. Christos, are we the same team? We're the same team, no? That's it.
Well,
No.
are we the same team, Christos?
No,
I don't know.
look.
Did it feel like that?
No, on all seriousness, man, is weight cutting is obviously like a tricky thing to do. It's not natural. It's not natural to do. So you need, like, obviously to learn as you go. Like for me, after my weight cut at ADCC 2022, I was like, bro, I just need to work with someone. And I work with
Was it bad?
not bad, but I didn't feel like my greatest.
Okay.
I had a lot of a lot of things I could have done better. And it's definitely an investment that you won't regret you do. You made. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So,
Maybe after this one, I'll retire Christos to get a real one.
So how'd you guys come about? How'd you end up having Christos as your nutritionist?
As my nutritionist, well,
As your manager?
firstly,
Managerial.
he was my housemate. Then I realized when I looked in my peripheral vision of who could help me, he was the only guy there. When I looked in my living room, so I said, you know what? This guy is pretty smart.
Okay.
He's good at a lot of things. You should have seen him yesterday. Actually, he was selling football cards on a live stream.
You what?
He does a lot of things. See, he knows everything.
He's a hustler, huh?
So I said, you know what? This guy's a hustler. He probably knows a thing or two about
There's
hustling.
a couple other things that I know he does, but whatever. It's good, dude. Weight cut. But anyways, you were talking about. So we talked about the weight cut. I think you guys should get a nutritionist if you're listening to this. You should do it safely. I work with Matteo Capodalio, freaking amazing nutritionist, and it just makes things a lot easier. You know what I mean? It takes
Take the stress off. Even I'm stressing as we speak.
You're stressed out
About the weight.
No, you can't.
As we speaking now.
So I think from what I learned from Matteo, you compete on Thursday.
Yeah.
Wednesday, you need to start having carbs.
Start having carbs.
Yes, you need to start having carbs on Wednesday, the day before.
Oh yeah, of course.
You being sarcastic?
Yes. No, I'm serious.
Yeah, excuse me, sarcastic. Say yes.
No, I'm listening, guys. I believe you.
You need to start having carbs like rice cakes and honey, things like that.
Honey.
Honey. You like honey? العسل.
Yum.
Yeah,
I
عسل.
think it's very good.
You like the عسل, يا عسل.
With the rice cake.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to start carving up. You know what I mean? And obviously, the day before, you want to try to take out fibers.
Yeah.
Try to take out a little bit more carbs. So the day you travel, the day you travel is the day before. So the day you travel, you start to have a little bit of carbs.
Yeah.
Yeah. How much weight you need to lose though?
Now, like, I don't know, 5 pounds.
5 pounds. Yeah. And you're whatever. You look, after this, I recommend work with like a professional. I think
Yeah.
it'll make a huge difference. Yeah. So after that, you're gonna go back home to Australia. What's your time gonna be like? Are you gonna be training or?
Yeah, I'm gonna train. I'm gonna do like, I think I'm just gonna like put together some money, bro.
put
do
it
some-
to get the money.
Yeah, do some seminars, open up privates. Like I feel like when I go back to Australia, I have like all this knowledge from here
Yeah.
and experience. I can just like, which is like, I feel like it's even more valuable over there than here, because here is like guys like yourself who are so good,
Yeah, appreciate
which
it.
like cannot compete with this level.
You can compete.
But over there, it's like less of these kind of people, so more opportunity for me to like help and share what I know.
Yeah.
You know, otherwise known as less competition. What I mean.
But you're gonna be teaching, making some money. You said you have the security.
Work security, yeah. Probably work security at night.
What, you bouncing?
Yeah, I did it, bro. Actually, I'll tell you a story. So I was this is the last time I've worked security, or like second last time I ever worked.
Okay.
I was working at the club, and it was like 2 a.m. when things started getting dangerous. And I'm like, I'm there, and like there's this guy, this massive guy, like 6'4", like Eastern European looking guy, and he goes to one of my friends there, and he goes, oh, I'm gonna stab you right now.
To your face. He came up.
No,
to you.
to my friend.
Oh shit.
And I was like, what? I go up to him like, bro, stop being an idiot. Like I was like staunching up to him. I'm like, bro, stop being an idiot. I'm gonna like do something about it. He's like, what? Yeah. I was like, stop being an idiot. Like, stop. And he goes, all right. He like walks away. Elbows me in the face. Breaks my nose in half. I fall back on the bar. I'm like, oh, I fall back. The bar was in the way, so I didn't fall on my head. I was like, oh, I was like, shit, where am I? And I was like, oh, I'm in a fight right now. That's what's happening. I'm in a fight. I remembered. And I was like, all right, do something. What am I going to do? I just grab the guy, get a rear body lock, lift him as high as I can, turn him in the air, spike him on his head on the dance floor.
Jesus.
It just explodes under me.
What?
And I'm like, oh, whoa. Then as soon as I do that, my nose just opens up. Like blood, like leaking, like spitting at me. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Run outside. No, my first thought was like, this guy's like dead on the floor. My first thought is like, all right, I'm going to jump on top of him and knock him out. And I was like, that's the worst idea ever. Someone's going to kick me in the head.
Yeah.
So I just run outside and I just get the police and they just arrested him. But after that, I was like, this is a job not very safe.
No, man, this is the nightlife. I mentioned it on one of the previous episodes. I did a lot of time in the nightlife and to go? Is it still recording?
Yeah, it is. The mic just lost connection for a second.
Okay. So yeah, dude, some guy came in with a bottle of Belvedere and just freaking hit me in the head with it.
What? Were you knocked out?
I mean, no, I was bleeding from the head and things
Wow.
like that. But yeah, man, it was good to save some money. But it definitely started, like bringing up questions like, hey, am I in the right place? Like, am I doing the right things in life? And
Yeah.
I don't know, man. The nightlife was like a little bit.
Were you working?
Yeah, I was working as a busboy, bar back. Like,
Jeez.
yeah, the rough stuff. But I mean, the restaurants I was working through, the kind of clientele wasn't the best. So you can be doing like nightlife and like nicer places and things like that. So you mentioned off season, yeah. You said you're gonna be teaching, obviously, but you will still be like training. Or
Yeah, of course. I'll still be training. I mean, there's some good guys there, but I want to learn like the people in Australia have like. I feel like there's a style in Australia as well, like a very like guard retention based style, outside passing kind of thing.
Yeah.
Which is
I think so too.
actually something different to here. Like I feel like here is a lot more wrestling, like tight passing, and the guard is a bit more like inside position. Whereas in Australia, everyone wants to play outside position.
I know.
Which is interesting.
Yeah.
But like it would be cool to like even I like do play like a bit of outside position just by being there.
Yeah.
And like I want to go back and like really learn how to do that because it seems like the guys who are good at like that outside retention just like never get past. It just seems.
You have to mix it up.
Yeah.
You have to combine it. Like if you look at first of all, I think is the influence of Lachlan Giles.
Yeah.
I think it's his influence. He talked about it very openly. He's like, inside position is good, it's very good, but against bigger guys, heavy pressure, it becomes a little bit hard to elevate people without getting smashed and
I
shit.
noticed when I go wrong with like my training partners who are like 240 plus, like inside position is just useless. They're almost like 'cause I can't really push them away. Like all I can do is use it to like keep them away. But when I play outside of like positions, at least I can use that to like get to the legs or like force their hands to the mat. Inside position, I can't elevate them at all.
No.
Like I can't, you know.
Yeah,
get
I've been
fixed.
I've been studying a lot of that now because I haven't I had a couple of setbacks. I haven't been able to train with the team as much as I would like to. I've been doing a lot of my own studying and looking at different styles, like you mentioned. I noticed a lot of these guys from down under,
Australia,
from down under, mate.
sunburn country, mate.
Sunburn country. You got the Giles, you got the Levi Jones, you got the Kanar, even Adele. You see Adele Fornerino, the Choi bar, the K guard combination with all that. Think, and it's also translating to people in the UK as well. You see people
they do it there as well.
Yeah, see a lot of that. I know guy like Jason Rao, went down to Australia and then he kind of worked with Lachlan to bring these down. But I think this is definitely something that I wouldn't say missing in my game, but I wasn't considering it as much while rolling and training, planning my training sessions. And now when I train and I roll, I willingly, in my head, I willingly tell myself, hey, I want to play that. I want to play a little bit more on my back, play a little bit more with north-south, because it's tiring, man. And if you watch Lucas Kennard, at CJI, his second match, I mean, the guy north-south passed him. Didn't solidify the pass, but did enough to win the decision.
Yeah, he was so big, that guy as well.
He was big, but let's say he mixed up a couple of wrestle-ups, and he used that to go back into inside position elevation.
Do you think he could wrestle up against the guy that heavy? The guy was 250, bro.
You don't need to finish the wrestle-up, but you can use a pushback reaction to elevate. You can use a sprawl to force a half guard.
Oh, yeah.
There's this. You need a reaction, basically.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes even maybe he just, I think it was he just got stuck in the cycle of what he was trying to do.
Yeah, no, I know this. That's the thing. That's the thing that I find. And if you look at, let's say, Joseph Chen's match against Andy Varela at CJI, you notice how he's mixing wrestle.
Yeah, he does really well with that.
But you see how he's wrestle up, pull, push.
Yeah.
You see with pull guard, elevate. He would hip switch and he'd use that to wrestle up. Joseph. So that's what I mean. If let's say Inacio, he was going against Inacio. Let's say Inacio goes north-south. Lucas tries to attack the K guard. He entangles. He has any kind of grip. Then he uses that to wrestle up. Now the guy sprawls. Now you have something else.
Yeah,
and then the fact of coming up and down, that John says is the most tiring thing in grappling. You make a guy go from standing to kneeling, back to standing, back to kneeling. Do that a couple of times. It's that, or it's Lucas having to regard late stage,
which is tiring as well.
Which is but then let's say it goes even. Who's winning? Is the guy initiating?
The guy on top is winning.
So the guy initiating the wrestle ups, right? You take away the need to level change when you wrestle up from guard. Yeah. So it makes it easy for you to initiate these things. Yeah. So I think combining these two is very good for you. I feel your ability now, you have the luxury of seeing these styles from both ends of the world. You know what I mean? You see the inside position style with the wrestle up. You go back home, you see the outside position, guard retention with the loose passing. Imagine you combine both. Yeah,
that's what I want, bro. I feel like the combination is the best. I feel like Levi did a good job of combining them at that CJI.
Yeah, he wrestled up a little bit towards the end, I think, of his match against Cade, because I've been rewatching these matches. But again, it's it changed the dynamic of the match. And did you watch Isaac Michel and Joseph Chen at AIGA?
Oh yeah. Even Joseph did a good job of coming up, but then at the time that he couldn't come up was when it was
no, but in the beginning of the match he wasn't coming up.
Oh right,
he wasn't, and then Isaac was putting all that pressure, side to side pressure. He was passing and everything. Joseph, obviously he got onto the legs early on. Yeah, Isaac became aware of it. Towards the end of the match, wrestle up. It changes the dynamic of the match. And I feel like
the guy on top player has to stress that now as well, that you're going to come up too.
Yeah, I mean, it just adds a dimension of attack for the person on top. You have to worry about now sprawling. You have to worry about pushing. You have to, instead of just worrying about defending K guard and things like that. Yeah. What else are you gonna do in Australia, my man?
Go to the beach. Bro, I miss the beach, bro. This is everyone wants to go to Barton Springs here, bro. This sucks. Barton Springs sucks.
I'm glad I'm not the
one. It's so bad. I know, dude. But the beach in Australia, Manly Beach, Bondi Beach, the best. It's the best water ever.
It's the best. Is it better than Sharm el-Sheikh?
Not even close. Not even close, ya amo. But no, it's great. It's good. The thing with the Sharm el-Sheikh is you have to go to Egypt. I don't have to go to Egypt to go to the beach.
Yeah.
If I want to go to Egypt, go to the beach. Sharm el-Sheikh, go to Alexandria. But
Scandinavia.
full Escandria, a bit of a surfing.
Yeah. Oh, in Australia you surf?
No, but there's Egyptian guys who messaged me who are from Alexandria. They have a gym there, and they were like, "You gotta come to Egypt. We're gonna go surfing."
You have to, bro. You have to.
Yeah, I wonder.
Did you make the time? When are you gonna make the time?
I don't know, bro. They said that they had High Samrita there once.
Oh,
I was like, what?
He was just there. That's true. That's true.
How did that happen? And they messaged me. They're like, "Whoa, we didn't know there's an Egyptian guy of this level. Oh my gosh, like we need to come to Egypt." I'm like, bro, I need to figure that out.
I think you like it there, man.
Yeah, it will be good. I want to go back there.
I'm planning on going back to Lebanon in March.
Yeah.
March or April.
Is there jiu-jitsu there?
There is. Yeah, there is. It's growing, man. It's growing like everywhere else in the world. And
You're right.
they have the same resources everybody else right now. They got the instructionals. They got the matches on YouTube. They got
Yeah, I
the
feel like
mats.
the instructionals lets people from like abstract places train properly.
What do you mean?
Well, like let's say if before those instructionals are out and like all this content, like how would you really like get good if you lived in like Egypt? What would you do?
Hard. You'd have to travel.
Yeah, you'd have to really figure it out. A bit, whereas now they can just pull it up.
Yeah.
And like I feel like people from those areas, they really appreciate those things.
Yes, more. For
Yeah,
sure.
like no one appreciates instructionals here, bro.
That's something I wanted to ask you, actually. That's something I've been asking myself. Like, for me, like these past 2 weeks, I've been able to train in the room. So that's kind of forcing me to kind of dive in and kind of problem solve and dissect and study on my own. Do you feel like you're losing some of that by training under John?
I mean, I don't really think so. I think everyone has like a different phase of like learning. Like for example, before I came back here, because I was in Australia at the beginning of the year, like I was like very like on the instructionals, like watching like the clamp, the closed guard instructional from John, like just getting like really in depth with the triangles and like all this, and then going watching the regard retention stuff and like being super studious and like learning by myself. But then what I was missing is like the way we train here. We have turtle round every day, mount round every day. I can ask John like specific questions after class, and then he just shows like a breadth of knowledge every single day. Whereas like now I don't feel like I have to like go and do that study, but I know that like at times where like I don't feel overwhelmed by like what we're learning, I can just go like learn it myself. So maybe I'll have to figure out when I go back to Australia, will I have it in me to learn from a video? When I've been so like lucky just to learn it every day from John.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, I feel like changing things up is good as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like what you said. Like you kind of have an intention of what you want to work on now. You're telling me you want to work on this specific style. You want to work on this specific kind of attack. Well, the best place to start is by watching matches. You know,
Yeah.
and then to see who's doing it, and then you pick up on you know patterns and on setups, and then you go work with people on that with that. You know, and then like you have to dedicate time to drill like with someone, and then just you know troubleshoot with your partner. You know, you need to have someone where you like sit. It's like, hey man, let's go to the gym. Let's dedicate a bit of time for that. And I feel like not having the luxury of John like breaking down and giving you answers and everything. You I mean, is good? Who knows? Probably not, because John gives you like the answer based on his decades of experience of watching and studying and being around the best in the world.
Also, I feel like the things you retain the most are things that you discover for yourself.
That too.
Yeah.
So
like sometimes I feel like I like trick myself into thinking that I discovered something, but John showed me that thing. But like then I discovered it myself in a round. Like, oh, there it is, bang, and then like, oh my, oh yeah. So maybe John gives like a good blueprint, but I feel like I feel like it'd be very easy to train with John and never get good, because you could
100%, you
could just constantly like take it for granted and like not really think like for yourself. But I think if you like have the ability to think for yourself, but then also take John's blueprint and then like apply that to like your own training and like own discoveries, like I feel like those are the guys who get really fucking good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. No, that's what I've been realizing right now. Like these last 2 weeks, I'm like, dude, I'm making a lot of little progress in areas where obviously John has coached us before, but I'm spending time with a teammate just playing around with little grips. Let me feel this. Let me feel that. So, you know, you gotta look at the hunger that people have in places where they don't have people like John.
Yeah.
And you gotta combine it with having someone like John.
Yeah.
And like at this point of jiu-jitsu, like nowadays, you wanna like separate yourself from the group of high level guys. You gotta do that.
Yeah.
You gotta go the
definitely.
extra mile. 'Cause everybody has instructionals. Everybody's watching. Everybody's studying. You know what I mean? So you got to go the extra mile. You got to start doing your own drilling, your own training, your own, you know, problem solving, your own everything.
And you also have to come to the right conclusions. Like everyone can problem solve, but if you come to the wrong conclusion, then what's the point? Like everyone wants to always have the answers, and everyone wants to like have the new best move and new best technique.
Yeah.
But actually one thing John said to me once was like, back when he was training, they had the problem of like lack of ability to find knowledge, and they had to go out and like really like learn. Now it's like there's too much.
Yeah.
And like you could really like fall into the trap. And I felt in the trap when I went to PGF. I would like put someone in a good position, and I'd be like, oh, I know 10,000 moves from here. Like now I'm just done with that, bro. Now if I put someone across Ashi, I'm going to grab their foot like this, and I'm going to heel them. Like just basic. I know every move from there, but I'm just going to do the one that I think is going to work, and I'm going to do that every single time. I'm going to try it every time.
I think over time, the more you're going to spend time in these positions, the more you're going to be able, those 30 things that you know, you're going to spend so much time in a position, you're going to dedicate a particular sequence or a particular setup based on the reactions you're getting.
Right.
And you're going to start detecting the reactions you're getting better, and you're going to be able to pick and choose what you're going to use better. So like right now for me, same thing, cross Ashi. For a while, especially when we were in Puerto Rico, I had so many options in my head because John just bombarded us with like a million variations. I didn't know when to use what. But obviously, 3-4 years later, now also by teaching cross Ashi so much, I'm starting to see people struggle with certain things in certain positions. I'm like, oh, maybe it would have been better to show it off of this reaction, that reaction. And now when I get into cross Ashi, for me, the first thing is control the second leg as much as possible.
Yeah.
And do things while you're controlling the second leg as long as you can.
Is that what you felt like when you fought Kyle Chambers? Like when you went after the heel, you could have like maybe controlled him?
I should have slowed things down.
Yeah.
For sure. And now you see, like, I was watching Owen O'Flanagan versus Tackett. And then you see in the beginning, he gets Andrew Tackett in a tight cross Ashi. He goes shoy bar, Andrew Tackett postures. He go inside reach, backside entry. Puts him in a it was cross Ashi or 50-50, one or the other, but same thing, whatever. He could have controlled the second leg, slow things down, make the guy freak out, keep him on his hips instead of rushing for the finish. I think. Yeah,
then you end up in that cycle. I feel I did the same thing at Who's Number One. I just entered the guy's legs in like 5 seconds, like the best like entry ever. It was so clean.
I saw it. Yeah.
I was like, I've got him. Boom. I'm just chasing. Like, dude, I could have just grabbed his foot, pinned it to my chest, put that like the to his toes, and just like come off the second leg, or I could have gone here, could have passed the outside, like when Gordon fought Josh Saunders.
Exactly.
Like, bro, put him in cross Ashi and just stuck him.
Exactly. That's what you want. That's the one of the first leg locking principles you learn is double trouble. You know, you gotta separate. You gotta separate finishing and controlling. Like they're two separate things. So you gotta know how to transition between controlling, the guy's moving, giving you reactions. You go back into controlling.
You know what ruins it? The dopamine you get from a quick one, brother.
Yeah.
when you catch someone immediately, the feeling you get, bro, is just so good that like it makes you forget that like you're supposed to control them in the first place.
So hold on, let me double down on that real quick. You said you're 24 now?
Yeah.
And then you've been doing it for how long?
6 years.
6 years. So, dude, 6 years ago, before you started, even 7 years ago, people had no idea how to defend that stuff. People were afraid of it. People used to freak out. And I started learning it at that time where people had no idea what was going on. So the dopamine you would get when you would get in and you have that 90-degree foot, bro. There's no heel slipping.
Like this.
They're booting. They're giving you the heel. And boom, you catch it. And even before you lock your hands, they're tapping. Those were the beautiful days, bro. You could just spam back steps, catch the heel. Things have changed, man.
That's funny.
Things have changed. And now
when I started training, like I looked up like heel hook on YouTube. And it was like Kurt Osiander. He was like, guys, there's this move. It's called a heel hook. It's so dangerous. Their leg will break before they even feel it. And I was like 17. I was like,
the guy with the long hair,
yeah,
curly hair. It looks
with
like,
the fingers.
Yo, this guy.
I watched it. I was like, heel hook. Like,
I feel like you could like just like take his hair, squeeze it. The oil will like drip out, and you can use that oil to fry chicken. Man.
Yum, fried chicken.
Fried chicken, yum.
Yum. Egyptian fried chicken. Hey, you know when I was younger, my dad would take us to my teta's house, which is my grandmother, and he would say, we're gonna have TFC, teta fried chicken.
Fried chicken.
Not KFC. Not to be mistaken.
Teta for all you can. Okay, so Kurt Oziander to John, man, you've come a long way. No offense to Kurt. I mean,
Well, he's
fucking
good, but,
legend
yeah.
first for the time he was in. Yeah, for sure. Pioneer.
Had to move on from
Pioneer.
such things. Yeah, as a pioneer.
It's too
Yeah.
advanced, bro.
Christopher Columbus.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Oh my god, man.
But now we're here,
Yeah.
controlling the secondary. This is the problem, by the way. We're here controlling the secondary leg. Like, you know, we gotta. What? The good days are gone. The golden era. As you speak.
Dude, some people fell off. Some people, when people started learning like leg locks, when people started like figuring out, people fell off. They don't want to keep improving. They don't want to find follow-ups. They don't want to, you know.
Yeah.
So it's always going to be like that. Like whatever you have going on for you, people are going to figure it out.
Well,
at
imagine
some
you
point.
finish your career and there's a new thing, rib lock, where they get the rib. You already finished your career, bro. Why are you want to learn that?
That's it. It's like the A block, you know, like the
Abraham hold.
The Abraham hold.
Yeah.
The reinforced toe hold. I know Christos loves that stuff. Christos loves the reverse close guard, guys.
Yeah, Christos actually loved it so much that when we went to do the Wega Open in IBJJF, he just did it to someone because he felt like it. And he got disqualified. And he broke the guy's leg. And the guy couldn't walk anymore. But he said, you know what? I'm going to break his leg for fun. And then he posted it on Instagram. And it has like 100 shares on his Instagram, on his personal Instagram page. Not Enigma TV.
Do you think it's worth it, Christos, getting DQ'd just for likes? Really? Is that where we're at now? What happened to honor, man?
We'll not speak about how
Where's
he
the
is evil.
samurai ethos, man. Huh?
Luckily, Christos is a bad man. Doesn't really care about anyone. So,
Not even you, bro.
not even me. Not even.
you, brother.
Not even.
Not even.
Not.
So yeah, man, it is what it is, man. It's all good. People are gonna figure out your shit. You're gonna have the
Evolve.
ability. You're gonna have the ability to keep learning, keep
Yeah.
progressing, keep advancing, keep moving forward. And
I guess we will grab the second leg then. Huh?
yeah, so they announced they're doing CGI too.
That's pretty cool. I mean, it was like a big format change. What do you think the format change is, bro?
Are they doing a format change?
That's what I heard.
Really? Maybe they're gonna have another pit, 2 pits.
2 pits.
2 pits.
It's more than one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You ever find a pit?
No, but at my gym in Australia, Grappling Education, they just built a new gym. The first gym with a full pit.
Dang.
So it'll be cool to
You can do
go
some
in there.
cool things on the pit.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Did you see that Daniel Sattler did a flying triangle off the top of the pit?
Yeah, you can do that. You can defend single legs. You can run off the wall. There's a
Yeah.
lot of cool stuff you can do, man. You can do a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Or how about that one time that didn't like Barbosa jump up run up the kit and backflip past AJ Agatam's guard?
Forward flip, yeah.
Oh, was it? I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought it was a backflip, but I could be
Yeah.
wrong.
Even Canuto against Langecker, he hit this like freaking I don't know, like cartwheel / whatever backflip. I don't
Right.
even know what this guy did, man. But they're doing like some weird things off the wall. They're bouncing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What would you do with that $1 million?
$1 million. Wow. I couldn't even think of what I was gonna do with $20,000 from PGF if I won.
Yeah.
I told Heath if I got $20,000, I'd buy his house.
Buy his house.
Yes, brother.
Buy him a haircut too, man.
I would buy the house.
That's it.
$1 million straight to Turkey. Fix my hair immediately.
Okay.
Straight to Turkey.
Implants. Okay.
Straight. Trenbolone.
Trembolone.
Immediately.
Immediately, brother. The best
$1
trembolone.
million. $1 million American dollars. It's 1.5 million Australian. How much tax am I paying on this, brother?
I don't know. Half.
Oh, wow.
Or you can open a fund, or you can open a trust fund, and then it can be all yours, bro.
Oh.
You don't private
But
trust
who
fund.
am I trusting? Not Christos.
No, what do you mean? Give it to Christos. It's a good
What?
answer.
It is never seen again.
Enigma TV, they're gonna do it at the Sphere,
Yo,
bro.
if
He's
I
gonna
give
do
Chris-
his
if
next
I give
event at the
Chris-
Sphere, bro.
No, bro. If you
I got you, bro. I got you. We'll make it back.
if you give him $1 million, he'll fake his own death.
Change his name, this guy. We just want to roast this guy as much as we can.
Yes,
I
brother.
have you, bro. This is so
It's
refreshing.
a perfect combination.
It's a perfect combination. So you don't know what you would do. You have implants, trembolone. What else?
Let's think. Implants, Trembolone, buy a big Komodo dragon. Komodo dragon.
Okay.
Yeah, would
You're
you?
gonna put it.
Guys,
You
in
can sleep
in
next
the
to
big
Christos.
pit that I also pay for with my $1 million.
You're gonna put Christos in that pit. He's gonna fight the Komodo
Yes, and
dragon.
oh yeah, and then I'll pay Christos to be my Komodo dragon trainer. Right, Christos? Wouldn't he?
Komodo dragon. Why Komodo dragon?
Because it's the biggest lizard in the world, brother.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah. Is that you into
So
lizards?
big.
You
Yeah.
into
I
lizards?
love reptiles. Look at this scar, brother. A lizard nearly bit my finger off one time.
What? Where in Egypt?
In Australia? No, not Egypt. Not the Gila monster. You know what the Gila monster is?
No.
It's a big lizard in Egypt.
Okay.
But in Australia, I used to love catching big reptiles, big ones, like 5-6 foot, like big monitor lizards, because they're so cool, bro. The first time I ever saw a giant lizard, I was like 12, and I cried. You know why I cried?
Of joy?
You know why I cried? Because I couldn't catch it, because it went up a tree, and I was like, I have to catch that big lizard one day.
Okay.
And I did. Let me show you a picture of this lizard.
How'd you catch it?
I grabbed it.
You climbed up the tree? But what? When
No,
you
no,
say-
no. If it goes up the tree, it's finished.
up the lizard.
Look, I have a picture on my Instagram, brother. It's hidden, but I will show you the picture.
Show it to me, man.
If only my internet was working.
But what's it called? In Australia, dude, there's a lot of like crazy wildlife there that could kill you.
Oh,
you gotta
yeah.
be careful, dude.
I mean, brother, I am still here. Am I not, brother?
Yeah. So
I'm here.
Tell me about the one that ripped your finger off.
This one it was venomous. So it had venom that kills white blood cells. I went to grab it, and it struck me. And they have these teeth that are hooks.
It's a lizard.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's massive, bro. This one was like that big.
6 feet.
No, this one was like 4 feet probably. It was not that big. So
What do you do when you catch them? Like, did you know about this, Christos? Okay, go on.
then I keep them.
Keep them on a leash.
I
What do you
lived
do?
on a farm, bro.
Oh, you for real in
Yeah,
Australia? You lived
yeah.
on a farm?
I had
Yeah.
reptiles everywhere. I had
you
like
go-
hundreds at one point.
Were you homeschooled?
Nah, I went to a very Arab school actually.
Arab school?
Yes, brother.
Tell me about it.
50% Lebanese. My
Really?
school, yeah.
The Lebos.
Everyone was yeah, well, Lebos.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lebos, mate.
If we played rugby or something, it was like, all right, Lebos, Aussies. All right, boys, are you ready? It was like that.
Was it the? Because there's like a.
Everyone was Maronite.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
like my whole school.
I go to a Maronite
Yeah.
church when I go to Montreal.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, dude.
yeah. The whole school was yeah,
So like the Lebos, they're like the troublemakers, huh?
very very troublemaking
Really?
and all related.
All related,
And
huh?
sometimes the parents related. One guy in my class had no fingers.
Tell me.
He was missing his fingers, bro. That's what more can I say? He had no fingers and no toes.
Like he was born like that, or
Yeah, his parents are just like they're related, too related.
too related. Ugh,
Yeah,
bro. There's a lot of us, man. What's going on, man?
the money, brother.
What's the
Bro, they were so
what's
rich as
with
well.
the scarcity
They built the
mindset,
biggest
man?
house. They owned the parents or like the uncle or something
pit
owned the biggest house in the southern hemisphere.
in the southern hemisphere.
Yes, it was like 10 minutes from my house. It was massive, biggest house ever. It was like shopping center.
What? Lebanese?
Yep, that's
Freaking hell.
massive.
Damn, man. Okay, so you went to school. A lot of Arabs.
Yes,
How's that? Me too, actually. When I went to Montreal,
Oh,
I went
yeah?
to school. Yeah,
that's funny.
good experience.
Yeah,
Were you a good student?
That was pretty good.
Really? What'd you want to do for jiu-jitsu?
Before jiu-jitsu,
Yeah,
bro, I don't know.
economics.
I wanted to be in the WWE, brother.
Engineer.
There's 3 options. Okay. I do not care what you want, Yani. There's 3 options.
Your dad. That's your dad. telling
Doctor.
you, yeah, have the 3 options, my bro.
Doctor, lawyer,
Doctor.
lawyer, engineer,
Engineer.
or fourth option. And never speak to me again.
Leaves the house.
Exit the house. I'm actually in law school.
You're what?
I'm in law school.
Law school?
Yes.
You're still in law school?
Yeah,
Really?
I am. I'm
So
still
you're
in
doing
it.
you're doing classes like
Yeah, well, like now there's like all holidays, whatever. I have to figure out what I'm gonna do next year, but they have like online. Ever since COVID, they have like online options.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, so last semester a bit of a disaster,
Yeah, you
But-
don't say.
but next semester,
Especially living with Christos, man, you have to pick up after. and
Yeah, once you
that's
live
half
with
your day right there.
actually me and Christos, very bad combination. I'll tell you why.
I know, dude. I can see it.
We don't care. Okay, here's the problem. We're both messy,
Yeah.
and we both do not care.
yeah.
And also, we're both too laid back. One of us has to be like less laid back at some point. Like we both just.
Someone has to be a little bit less laid back. Who's the less laid back one?
I think I'm more laid back than him.
There's no way, bro.
He's the one who eventually just like will be like, all right, we have to clean the house.
Wow.
We have to clean it.
For him to say that, man, it has to be really bad.
Well, Christos to say that has to be bad.
Jesus, yeah. Okay, so law school, that's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was one of 3 options.
Are some of your Lebanese friends that were with you in school also in law school?
They
with
are
you?
doctors
They're
and
all-
lawyers actually.
They're
That's
doctors,
true.
yeah, they're doctors.
And the Egyptian ones,
But
all
the lawyer,
lawyers.
they failed basically in their parents' eyes.
Yeah,
they
there's
failed.
3 Egyptians in my grade. I am the lawyer. One is a other lawyer, and the other one was So lawyer, and he's becoming a dentist.
Damn.
So it
Lawyer
worked.
and dentist.
Yes, brother.
He has to do both.
Combination thing.
Combination. So what do your parents think about your jiu-jitsu career?
Oh, I think they think it's cool. I think
They support it.
they're like, how is the university?
How is the school, my brother?
Not very good.
Yeah. So you see yourself maybe sidelining law school a little bit.
I don't know. I think I have to finish it, brother. So
Have to?
I made it this far.
But how deep are you into it?
I've done I'm up to like the end of like a 30-year unit.
Oh, dude, you're almost done.
It's like 5 years, yeah.
Dude, you don't do it. Finish it.
Yeah, so let's finish it. Get it.
Finish it. Even if you have to stay in Australia for an extra couple of months.
Yeah.
Dude, like you said,
I think there'll be like some units that I have to be in Australia for, which will be annoying because it's like 6 month period.
yeah,
but
that's fine.
why
Man.
not?
That's fine. 24, bro.
Yeah,
24.
I feel like at this point, like there'll be a point where like being here is like right now, like being here is just like every day I feel like I'm making it 10 times better. But I feel there's gonna come a point where like being here is like not that necessary.
Here's the thing. It's true and it's wrong at the same time because you're still getting better. It
Doesn't feel the same. I feel like right now I can feel it because like I get like who's number one and all that.
yeah.
It's like whoa, I've got this opportunity,
I
but
mean,
like
the doors that are opening up
mm,
are there, you know.
Yeah.
But like technically speaking, you're getting better. Also, people in the room with you, they're getting better, so you don't notice it as much. But you are still getting better. You're
Yeah.
gonna get better at a way faster rate.
right.
You're still gonna get better back home.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's true.
Eventually, John's gonna cycle through techniques, ideas, concepts. You're gonna see them over and over. And of course, 6 months when you come back, there's gonna be some
New
tweaks, some
Yeah.
differences. But it doesn't take that long, like to get back into it. You're not
No.
like if you stay healthy, you keep working out, you keep training, you have like 3-4 sessions a week. Like let's say you're going to school, you have your finals, and you do 4-5 sessions a week. Wait, you're not.
That's heaps.
You're more than good, man.
Yeah.
Like, people think you gotta train doubles every day hard to get better. I'm not a big like. I mean, I think you're gonna be very sharp, a lot sharper than someone who's doing
Yeah.
it 4 or 5 times a week. I think you're gonna be way sharper, but there's like diminishing returns, of
Yeah.
course, of overtraining and like
Yeah, of
pushing
course.
it because the universe will slow you down. It finds a way to slow you down.
It
man.
will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. Lawyer. Yeah.
Become
What
a-
kind of law are you gonna
I don't know.
trying to study?
I don't know. It's all very boring to me right now. So.
It's very boring.
Yeah.
Yeah. How you able
like
to manage though? Like let's say you were at PGF, you're freaking competing every day. Did
That's
you have,
why
like-
the last semester was a disaster. Let's not speak about it.
Tell me about it. Tell me about what happened.
Yeah, brother.
Tell me, man.
Failure.
Failed everything.
Yep.
You failed everything.
This last semester.
Really?
Yep.
Failed everything.
I only did 2 units. I did 2 units. I was like, I'm gonna do it part time, be in America, and like I just couldn't get it done. So,
Wow.
but that's the first time it happened. So
So what happens when you fail a unit? Like, do they?
I have to do it again.
You have to redo it.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
it's annoying.
But at least I had to redo a year when I was in school, in high school.
Yeah. Oh really?
It didn't make a difference. Almost missed the same
Right.
year as well, bro. Because it just didn't count.
Yeah. I mean, like I think that the way I'll just catch up is like, it's annoying. You have to pay for the units.
Oh, it's not free, huh?
No, it's not like here though. Here's like people like $1 billion in debt. Like there, it's like not that bad. But instead of doing 2 units, I'll do 3, and I'll do one of them, and I'll just have a harder semester.
So this upcoming semester is gonna be pretty spicy for you.
Yeah, but I'll be in Australia, so it won't be that
Oh,
bad.
you're staying the whole semester in Australia?
I don't know what I'm doing, bro. See what happens. But I'm definitely gonna have to do 3 units instead of 2, because usually I do 2.
At least start the semester there.
Yeah.
If I'm you, I
I
start the
will be.
semester there. Get off to a good start. That
Yeah, if I
way-
get off a good start.
That way.
Yeah, if I get like a distinction or something and like some assignments, it makes it so much better.
Yeah.
Because all I have to do is get 50%.
The bare minimum.
Yes. If I
Yeah.
get 80, then like the rest can be 30.
Jesus, man. Yeah. Okay. Well, you don't think you'll work as a lawyer though, huh?
I don't think so.
It's just for safety, like backup plan.
I don't know. I've just already done like this much. I've already done so much of it. Like, why would I just stop?
I was in a similar situation as you, but I was only like I was doing kinesiology because I wanted to do a master's in physio. But it was like a year and a half in, Gordon started coming to TriStar.
Oh,
and then doing these trips back and forth. I was like, bro.
Why was he going there?
There was a guy called Tom Breeze. He was helping him with his fight camp.
Oh.
Yeah. Initially, Tom Breeze was going there for George's camps. So he would fly him in from Birmingham, UK. He would fly him in, and then Tom Breeze I don't know, he found out about John through the camps. And then
Right.
he started going to Henzo's, and then he trained with Gordon once, and he's like, I got to bring this guy to my camp.
Right.
And then from that,
Interesting.
they used me as an uke. And I was like, bro, this is just next level stuff. Like, and I had trained with like Matisse Diniz, Dylan Dinas. I went to Marcelo's, and I didn't know about John Danaher. I've said this on the podcast several times. If you're hearing the story for the millionth time, I'm sorry. But yeah, then I decided just, to start
Right.
going to Henzo's. And then I had the same situation as you. Semester just was a disaster, man. Like, failure, basically. And I did 3 classes, 2 classes, 1 class, and then I was like, yeah, I'm done.
Right.
I'm done. I gave myself no option than to like other option than to like,
Yeah.
That's
cool.
But I mean, I'm not saying you have to do the same thing, but I just felt like it was overwhelming doing
Yeah.
all these things, trying to do good, because then you had to do internships. I had to go back
Yeah,
to Montreal,
yeah, right.
because you're gonna have to do that too, no?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to be in
My
Australia.
4th year I have to.
Oof.
It's coming up.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see what happens.
But dude, look, there's you're at a point now where like the opportunities in Australia are like pretty good, man. Like, it's growing, and then it's good to be in a place where you can have that leader role, kind of like, hey, I'm in charge of this group. I can teach this group of guys that I want to get good.
Yeah.
I can teach private seminars. I can make a name for myself in that area. Not just Australia. You have Southeast Asia.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's gone pretty crazy over there.
It is. It's popping off, no? So it's not necessarily the end of the world. Plus, man, you're 24. Let's say what, 25, 26. You have 15 years, man. You can compete till you're 40. If you look after yourself good.
Yeah.
You do any like you look after yourself, like recovery. What's recovery like for you?
Recovery. I mean, bro. I mean, like I do stretch.
Stretch.
Yeah, and like I always like get the ball on my back. I guess like trying to release my muscles. But yeah, sleeping, bro. We sleep a lot. So.
Yeah. I'll show you one thing for your shoulders. If they hurt like here, you just do like it's mostly your scapula. You gotta move it backwards. Yeah, do this here.
I was in a triangle yesterday for like 2 minutes, so I need that.
You were in a triangle for 2 minutes?
Yeah.
Someone enforced the enforcer?
Nah.
What?
Did not get submitted.
They don't submit the submission.
You know what happened? It was this guy, and he put me in the triangle for so long, he gave up. And he fell into bottom side control. And I was like, oh.
Who was it?
This is guy who came from AOJ. He's been training with us.
Oh, actually, I ran into him at the airport, this guy.
Really?
Is he good?
Yeah, he's pretty good, man. He's fucking hard to pass. Like, if he's seated, I can get to body lock.
Yeah.
But he just figured that out, and like he does not his back does not come off the ground. And I'm like, going outside.
That's where you got to go north-south passing.
Yeah,
You
it's
gotta go north-south
hard,
passing.
bro. Honestly,
And you
got
got to use knee cuts, too. Wide knee cuts. Wide knee cuts are money, bro. Wide knee cuts to like that north-south camping.
Okay.
It's funny. I was coming back from Seattle, and I'm waiting for my Uber. And this guy that you talk about, tall, blonde guy.
No, who are you talking about?
Tall guy who came. He's I think he's from the UK, and then he was at AOJ. I know who you're talking about, bro. I don't remember exactly what he looks like, but he ran into me at the airport while I'm going back home. Right before I get into my Uber, he's like, "Oh, Oliver Taza, mate, that's crazy." Yeah, and then that guy's training at Henzo's. I know who you're talking about. Anyways, it is what it is. It's fine.
I think it's the wrong guy.
Maybe.
My guy's from Argentina.
Oh, Argentinian?
Yeah.
What's his name? Pablo?
Martin.
Martin? Okay, a different guy. Damn, 2 guys from AOJ at Henzo's, huh?
Who's the other one?
I forget his name, bro. But like I said, who?
Wait, he's got long hair.
Not that long. No. But anyways, it's good, dude. It's good that you have this room, like you
We have
guys.
good training partners, bro.
You guys got a solid room. Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to come down. I was just worried about like just driving around without a shower.
Yeah.
That always creeps me out. But actually, you had interesting insights regarding that.
Never
world.
showered ever. Is my insight.
So
Nah.
it's not.
I mean, this is like, I think that the thing with skin. Okay, 2 things. Firstly, I feel like people who always get staph, one thing they do is they will wear their clothes for ages after training.
What do you mean they wear?
Like the people who like I've seen get staph, they're so obsessed with like having the right soap, whatever, but they'll wear their spats all the way home.
Their
Their spats like after training, they'll keep them on. Like this is not good. Like firstly, you have to change after training. You have to take your clothes off.
Right away.
Secondly, I think your skin is like, it has like inbuilt mechanisms to like defend you. Like what I mean is like, you don't want to kill those as well. People just put so much on their skin to kill everything that like you've not only have you killed the staph, you've also killed like your immune system in a way.
Okay.
It's like taking antibiotics. Like when you take antibiotics, you're killing all the good stuff as well as the bad stuff. Okay, let me curl these up real quick because I'm getting serious here. So,
He loves a mustache.
what me? Hey, listen. Christos is my witness. Have we had staph in the house ever? Have we had a ringworm?
Dude, he's had a rough. I remember last year you had him back to back to back to back. Maybe not last year, but the year before.
Before I adopted his methods.
Yeah.
See, we've come
So-
together and we've come up with a very abstract method.
You guys are
And if someone, and firstly, are we stinky ever? Never.
My nose is not really working right now. I'm coming back from like severe illness, so as you guys can hear,
He's actually just smelling me, and he thinks I smell nice. Now, the thing is, if we just buy the normal soap from HEB, the cheapest normal soap, I recently have Defense soap. I got it from Who's Number One. I'm scared to use it because am I gonna kill the natural immunity that I have on my skin?
I think you have a good point because there's some soaps you put them on, and it feels like you just like
I don't want to smell ammonia when I put soap on.
yeah
Like I want to smell rainbows and butterflies.
tea tree oil.
You know, I want to put like butterflies on my skin and like little rainbows and teddy bears.
Literally, there's some soaps from like Defense soap or like all these like so many soap brands popping off right now, and you put it on you, and then when you finish, you like it's like burning your skin almost.
Yeah, I don't
you
know. I mean, like I think that maybe this is good at times. Like I'm sure, like let's say for example, I rolled and I saw the guy had staph.
You saw the guy.
No,
had
no.
staph?
Let's say I did. That hasn't happened, but like let's say this happened. Then I'd be like, oh, like okay, I'll probably go home and put some Defense soap on. Or let's say I have a day where I feel like the mats were gross, like something was different. You know that feeling? You can tell.
Yeah,
Sometimes you can tell, like yeah, you got hair on you. Like okay, fine, go home and use Defense soap. But every session, Defense soap. Who are you defending yourself from, brother? Can't you take care of yourself? Who are you defending? Where is Defense?
Defenseless. No, but I mean I get what you say. Like in a way, like the amount of soap you're gonna put on, like for example, you know, like Hibiclens.
Is that a brand?
So like the Hibiclens, doctors will tell you to use it max once a week, no more. Because like like you mentioned, it kind of kills everything on your skin. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of things I find that help for skin infections. One, here in Texas, you know, we're blessed. Like
The sun?
The sun, man.
Yeah.
You know, like for me, I'm from the East Coast. Like not from the East Coast, but grew up most of my life on the East Coast now. Canada, like now it's dark at like 4:30 p.m.
In Canada.
Yeah.
Jeez.
There's no sun, mate.
No sun.
No sun,
Oh my
mate.
god.
Here you can
Oh my god.
Now it's freaking almost Christmas, and it's still like today is basically summer outside.
Yeah. It was hot. I walked to training today and I was like, started sweating. I was like, bro, it's December.
Yeah. Easy for your weight cut.
Yeah, I know, right? But this wake up is going horrible because I had a burrito. The burrito has set me back
Next
badly.
time, my man, you do like my other guest, man. You come in, empty stomach, we'll feed you. We'll make you some clean, healthy oils.
I forgot you were Lebanon.
Yeah, my man. Yeah, you know how it is here, man. You
Yeah,
don't
totally
you don't leave your empty stomach, brother.
No, you don't. Yeah, came here very full already.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So for sure, you know, skin infections, I also think like your nutrition can help a lot. You know, like what you eat. You know,
Yeah.
there's certain foods like, you know, they're very good for your skin, very, very healthy. Obviously, when you're burnt out, when you're tired, that's not gonna help for your skin infections. Like things, your immune system's gonna take a hit somewhere. Yeah, but shower always, huh? Always, guys. I think the best time is as soon as you're done training. As soon as you're done, for me, right away into the shower while the sweat is still on me.
You don't want to soak into your skin.
Yeah, I don't want like my skin to absorb it
Yeah.
or anything. Yeah. You ever have any like bad like skin setbacks?
Never.
before? You've never had it?
I've had staph before on my knee once.
Knock on wood, man.
But
It's terrible, dude.
that was the worst one because I couldn't like walk properly because it was like in the knee.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
But like it just went away after I got antibiotics. But yeah, never had any real problems.
Yeah, it's not fun, and it's crazy because, like, what people need to understand with antibiotics is, I mean, you gotta respect that stuff, man. I have a student of mine. Like, recently, he had a setback, you know, health setback. He had to get on antibiotics as well. Is the thing is, man, people like. I'm not saying it's because mats are dirty, but you run your immune system down to the point where it's like your defenses are weak and you're showering, you're taking 2-3 showers a day.
Yeah.
You're doing other things on the side. You're training, you're bouncing from gym to gym. You know, you're getting different bacterias from different places. Your chances of catching stuff
it's gone up.
go up a lot.
Skyrocket.
Yeah. And when you like you said, when you take these antibiotics, you're basically bombarding your gut. You know, you're like you're killing a little cute little rabbit with a freaking nuclear bomb, man.
Because the rabbit is very naughty.
The rabbit is very naughty.
Very naughty.
You have to hit him with the strongest blow.
Yeah. The most evil mousetrap.
That's why when you see people catch staph, like they're gonna catch it again, and
Yeah.
again and again and again and again, because now you're going back into training.
Because now they want to put a rabbit. Where do they put the nuclear bomb?
That's it. Like, the rabbit now is
It's
like, oh,
fire.
the rabbit's
Burning.
kids. They're like, yo, we gotta go back right there.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, my advice is just ease back into it, man. If you're like someone who's coming back from a staph infection, or you have like any antibiotics, it doesn't have to be staph infection. Any kind of antibiotics, you gotta ease back into it, man. You gotta learn how to listen to your body. Load up on probiotics, kimchi, kefir, yogurt. When you're not cutting weight, what is your nutrition like?
Dude, go to your faces, bro.
Yeah, you
One-
do your groceries here.
Yeah, we just got so much chicken and rice. Like,
That's good.
we
That's
just
good.
crank it. But sometimes we don't eat it for a couple weeks. We just eat like horrible.
For a couple of weeks at a time.
Oh, that's probably like pushing it. But like, there's definitely been weeks where like we just like give up on life.
What do you mean? You guys eat together and all that stuff?
Yeah, our favorite food is lava cakes from Domino's.
Lava cakes.
So delicious,
You
bro.
guys order pizza a lot?
Bro, there was a phase. Something that goes with phases. We order pizza a lot for like a week.
Domino's pizza though?
Yeah.
What's good pizza here in Austin? I think there's the Sano.
The
ever
Sano's
tried
the
this-
best.
You tried the Sano?
Yeah, it's the best one.
The one on.
Yeah, I tried both. They're both the same.
Do you want the one downtown?
Yeah.
And then the one
Same.
close to Roca?
Yeah, they're both like exactly the same, but they're so good. But they're expensive, bro. I can get like a pizza from Domino's for like so cheap, and then you can get like a free one after like you buy like this much, and like
So
it's very motivating.
Okay, what else kind of food you been enjoying in Austin,
Cabo
Texas
Bob's,
here?
brother.
Cabo Bob's. What is that? I keep hearing about Cabo Bob's. What
It's
is
like
that?
burritos.
Okay.
Yeah, but I ate one just right before I got here.
Authentic.
Cheap, $9. $9 is so much. You can get so much food. Like you could max it out for $9. Eh? $9. Lots of food. What else? What's my favorite food
Barbecue?
in Austin? Nah,
You haven't tried barbecue
no, I
here
have. I
yet?
just don't like it.
You don't like it? No.
Do you like it?
I
You love
mean, I think
Some people love it, bro. It's
without
like,
any offense, like there are some places that are overhyped. I think
yeah, there's definitely. It's just so
there's
expensive,
like
bro.
tourist traps that are very overhyped, man.
Yeah, like so expensive, bro.
So expensive, yeah. Like the best barbecue that I had during my time in Texas, it wasn't at like I love Jason, man, from Terry Black's. It's a freaking amazing spot. I think the barbecue there is good. I think the guys are hardworking and everything. Pecan Lodge in Dallas is amazing. Those very famous spots. But the best one I had, it was like a hole in the wall in a gas station between.
Like a Rudy's.
No, bro. No, it's not like a chain. It's like I was just driving back from Houston, and it was like this little road with like 2 lanes, in like the middle of nowhere. Like those towns where like the highway goes from like 70 miles per hour speed limit to 40, and then there's usually a cop waiting to screw you. Like there. Those little towns where they're like it's like maybe a mile.
Really?
And then there's like a gas station, and the sign, it just said barbecue. That's it. No like name, no brother. You go in, and then it's all locals, and they're looking at us. Like I go in with Zane.
Really?
You know Zane?
That's funny. Who's that?
Guy that trains at Roca.
Zane. I don't know.
A guy from Houston. Purple belt.
I'm not sure.
Okay. Anyways, he's like, dude, I gotta pee. I'm like, bro, can't you hold it in? He's like, no, we'll stop. Whatever. We stop.
Lucky you stopped.
We're like, yeah. We stop, and it was like I see barbecue. I go in, dude. The best barbecue ever.
Really?
Yeah, and it was like,
What the-
dude, like so much cheaper.
Yeah.
So much cheaper. Steve's Barbecue. If you guys are wondering, if you guys are ever driving back from Houston to Austin or the other way around, Steve's Barbecue. That's the one, man. Yeah, it's good. It's like obviously, meat on its own is not like wow so good. But
Yeah.
this one you could eat it alone.
Really?
And you didn't need barbecue sauce. You could bag the meat on its own, man.
Really?
Just so good, yeah. Because what you don't like it? Why? Because it's like dry.
It's just like, bro, I can't even like.
too fatty.
It makes me feel like I'm drinking oil, and also it's like very fatty, and like I feel like one thing when I buy food is like I want it to be of like good value,
Yeah.
and like I can't spend like $50 and like.
Where'd you try your barbecue?
I've been to a few places, but like I've never been to Terry Black's actually.
It's
Like,
good.
just-
It's very good.
Yeah,
it's
it
very
looks good. I just like can't like afford it, bro.
A lot of hype around everything in life.
Yeah.
Okay. And I mean, it's great. It's delicious. Don't get me wrong, but it's a little.
Like I'm sure it's great. But it's just like I just
anything that's very
Not in my
touristy
life
like
right now.
that is gonna have, it's gonna have a little bit
Yeah.
more hype necessary.
But-
where else did you try?
Like a Rudy's.
Rudy's. I mean,
Like it's just like
it's a chain. It's
if
a chain.
Yeah,
bro.
if I'm gonna get like,
Of
yeah.
course you're gonna feel like that.
it's just not a place that I want to go to. Like when I think like what am I gonna eat? Like barbecue's just not on my mind. Like I always want carbs, bro. I want carbs.
Yeah.
When I want to eat, I'm like, all right, where's the carbs? Pizza.
Pizza.
Let's get the pizza.
We have to eat.
Let's get the gyro.
We have to get the pepperoni pizza.
Delicious.
Yeah, more of a carb
Like,
guy.
Yeah.
So rice, sushi guy,
Yeah, bro. Sushi Junai too.
big sushi guy.
Dude.
Junai?
Yeah.
Where's that? Is that downtown?
Oh no. There's one in downtown. There's a buffet version like on the highway somewhere. That's the best.
The best.
Unlimited, brother.
Okay.
Anything unlimited, I'm down.
Yeah.
See,
Meet your
the
guy.
thing with barbecues is a limit.
There's Egyptian like Arabic barbecue the way they do
Yeah,
it.
I think I went there once.
Here?
Yeah, but like, thing is, I've been to Egypt. I've been to Australia.
Yeah.
Once I come here, it's such a gimmick. I mean, all the Arabic food is such a gimmick here. They're trying to sell it to like, Phoenician, like this, that, like.
It's not here,
It's
bro.
not,
The food here, the Middle Eastern food, no offense. I love Austin. I mean, there's a lot of good diversity, but like people hype it up because they don't know any better.
Yeah, exactly.
You know when I ask you what would you do with $1 million, you said you'd get on Trenbolone. You said you'd get a hair implant and a big lizard. That's it. I'd probably go to Lebanon, find a couple of fucking shawarma ninjas, bro, black belts, bring them back here, get them a visa, and then just have amazing Lebanese food in Austin.
That'd be good.
That's
There's
probably,
good Lebanese food in Australia.
for sure, because a lot of Lebanese
Yeah.
there. Here is not a lot of like there are Lebanese, but there's not a lot here.
You are the only one I know.
I am the only Lebanese last man standing over here, brother.
Last man standing.
Yeah, but now
and
we're
sitting.
sitting
And sitting.
and sitting.
We are the last man sitting.
Last man sitting in the chair. Egyptians here, not that many. Actually, I was in an area where like when I recorded with Giancarlo, there was a lot of Arabs there.
Where is that?
Cedar Park.
Okay, yeah. There's the Coptic church there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went there.
You
It's
went?
like, yeah, that's where I saw all the Egyptians. But
Yeah.
other than that, like, I've never seen.
You like religious? You like practice? You go to church every week? And
Not every week, but like, I just like, it
You
was
pray?
also with training in the morning. on
Yeah,
Sundays.
yeah.
But
Well, it's
yeah.
good, man. It's good to be connected to some,
Yeah.
some higher power. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think so.
Believe in something, right?
Instead of nothing.
Instead of nothing. Yeah. Like think that's all. It's all happening by pure chance.
Yeah.
This whole planet thing circling around the sun at a specific speed, at a specific
It's pretty
distance.
perfect.
Yeah, it's too perfect
Yeah.
to be. Like
But yeah. All the
Um,
Egyptians are up there.
yeah, Egyptians up there. Let's say like okay, your career is like where you want it to be. You've competed, you've accomplished what you want to accomplish. So obviously you want to like achieve the highest level, win at the highest level. That's
Yeah,
your
definitely.
aspirations.
Yeah, for sure.
That happens. Are you gonna live in the U.S. or are you gonna go back to Australia or Egypt?
Well, good question.
Very difficult.
know.
Very difficult question.
I like Australia. Like, it depends on where my life goes. I think, like, I'm probably more leaning towards, like, living in Australia.
Yeah.
It's just, like, that's where I'm from. You know? Like, where you're from, I feel like I know everything there. Like, it's an easier, like, way to, like, live for me. Because I know all the people, like...
you're used. Yeah.
Yeah,
You're more accustomed to
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
Have you had to move a lot other than like now? Obviously, is this your first time that you move away from home?
Oh, like, out of home? Yeah, I did, like, when I was 20. So I moved to, like, the city to train.
Where?
Like, near that gym, Grappling Education.
Oh,
Because
okay.
we live on a farm, which is, like, 2 hours from the city.
Farm. You guys had animals and everything.
Yeah.
So you grew up with like raw milk and
Oh, no, we didn't have, like, cows. It was, like, more like dogs.
dogs.
Yeah.
You guys, what'd you do with the dogs?
Make puppies. Puppies, what do you mean?
And then you guys sold the puppies?
Yeah.
Really? Is that what your parents did?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they do it now still.
They still do it now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool, man.
Like called Labradors, brother.
Labradors, mate.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
Did you miss the dogs back home?
yeah.
So when you go to Australia, you go back to your families?
Yeah, I'll go
Nice,
straight back
man.
there.
Isn't it the best feeling?
Yeah, it's
Come
good.
on, man. Tell me.
Go back. The worst part is I have to work on the farm when I go back, but it's good.
It's okay, bro. It's,
But
it's
I'll like-
physical
it's
work.
good.
It's outside. It's in nature.
Yeah,
It's gonna
yeah.
be hot. It's good, dude.
It's so hot, bro, when I go back.
have
I
any
remember when I went back last year in December,
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God. Like, I was like, me and my brother went for like a bike ride and we couldn't ride back. And my mom had to pick us up because
Are
it
you
was too
serious?
hot. Yeah.
Damn.
It was too
Okay. Crikey, mate.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, it's too hot, man.
Does your does your brother train?
No.
What does he do?
I don't know.
What
I
do you
don't
don't
know
know,
this.
bro? He's your brother, bro.
He's too cool for school, bro. He just told me. He's 17 right now. He's too cool right now.
Oh, okay.
So we have to get through the too cool phase.
Okay, and then you have any other siblings?
Yeah, I have a sister. She's 20. She goes to university.
Okay.
Yeah, in Australia.
Sick. Train? No?
No,
Okay, sick.
just me, brother.
Yeah,
only
you're
one
the
of us
hero. You're the
there.
oldest one?
Yeah.
You're the responsible one.
Do you have siblings?
Huh? I have a sister, yeah.
Older?
But she was 2 years older than me. Yeah, we lost her to, she had eating disorder.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. It's okay, man. Life, that's the life
Yeah.
that, was written for her. And then, we're all gonna go, man. We're all gonna go at some point. But
One day.
yeah, one day, man. You never know when. Gotta make the most out of every
Yeah.
moment. You know what I mean? Enjoy it to the fullest. But it's good, man. It's a good feeling to go back home with the family.
Yeah, it is.
For sure, especially during the holidays, the holiday season. You guys celebrate Christmas, I'm guessing?
Yeah, yeah.
You guys got a Christmas tree up?
Oh, yeah, bro, of
In
course.
the heat? It's weird having a Christmas tree in the heat.
Yeah, in
though,
Australia, Christmas is like you put a hose on and like spray everyone with a hose and eat sausages. Here's like hot cocoa or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool, dude.
The
That
fireplace.
Is like a good business, though? Like,
Yeah.
the Labrador business
Yeah.
and all that in the farm?
Yeah, they do a good job. Like it's like good Labradors, like they all look so healthy.
Nice.
Like when you have like you don't really see a dog and you're like, that's a good dog. Like that's
Yeah?
what they look like.
Okay. Yeah, I always wanted a dog, but I feel like with our lifestyle, it's a little bit
Yeah, it's
difficult.
sort of tricky right now. Maybe one day.
Especially with the traveling, man. Like,
Yeah, you couldn't.
is that what you think? There's like so many stray dogs out there because people don't look after the dogs correctly. Properly?
Maybe. I don't know. But it's probably just like a case of like you get a dog and then you're like, oh, this is like a 10-year thing, you know?
You gotta be committed, man. I want the dog to have space, bro.
Yeah.
Space to run outside.
Can't fit one in here.
It's too small, bro.
Yeah.
It's too small. Yeah, I don't want him to be like feeling like stuck, like in a cage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're meant to run. You guys have a farm, like what you let them out in the loose. They have like a field to run.
Yeah. Lucky.
That's cool, man.
It's cool.
So other than the grappling education gym, that was the first time that you moved out,
Yeah, that's right.
and then you lived on your own and everything.
Yeah, when I live with people. And then when I was 20, what am I 21? I can't remember. I think I was 22 when I came here. So it's been 2 years now.
2 years, and then you lived alone for how long in Australia before that?
2 years.
Okay, so you had 2 years living alone.
Yeah.
And you got used to it. Was it hard at first?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, like,
You just used to having the parents, the family, everything.
yeah. It's like my mom would do my laundry at home. I have to do my own laundry. Like obviously, like clean my own
You gotta think
dishes.
of everything, bro.
We don't clean the dishes. I mean, Chris does. But back when we
Are you serious? You guys don't clean them?
I mean, we had this pact once where we would clean the dishes immediately after we finished eating. But then it just went.
Bum. Ooh.
What?
You don't know what song I'm singing right
No.
now? I was gonna clean my room.
No, that's yes, exactly.
Ooh, I
Exactly what
was gonna get up,
But-
find the room.
Hey, leave him alone.
La 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 la.
Leave this guy alone, brother. He's a good guy, a bit evil. But back to the podcast. Yeah, Chris just keeps getting involved in this podcast, bro. Can you tell him to stop? Can he stop involving himself?
We need to get him a mic, man.
Yeah, I know, right? Why do we have 3 microphones?
We should.
Every podcast you do has Christos involved.
We should. Enigma CEO, guys. Check it out. EnigmaTV.tv.
Enigma
Enigma TV, guys. $6 a month.
Enigma Jiu-Jitsu.
Yeah.
Instagram page, C Papadelos.
CPAP. That's it.
Add him.
Subscribe. Great matches.
Add Perfect. Yeah, but what were you even talking about, bro?
I was just checking in with you on like how it was moving out of the house at
Oh, yeah.
first, and dealing with doing your own laundry and your own dishes, and
It's just annoying.
just the basics.
But one day you
Folding
realize
your own
it is
socks.
always annoying.
Yeah.
That's one thing you realize. It's always annoying. You have to take it for granted. Don't take it for granted when someone else is doing it for you,
Yeah, no, for sure.
because then you start doing it. You're like, oh, this sucks.
It is, man. It is, but I think it's also important for you to learn how to do it, and then like incrementally add responsibilities.
Yeah.
Because like you become so efficient at it. Like for me, it's what you said. Like as soon as, say, I don't know, the pan, I get done with it right away, rinse it off so it
Yeah.
doesn't dry up. I put it right away, like rinse it off, put
Yeah.
some soap on it, clean it up. When you're alone, you don't have the choice, man.
Yeah, exactly.
For me also, there was a phase where like when I first lived alone, where it was like things were stacking up, like the laundry was always stacked up, the sink with the dishes was like freaking overflowing and everything, and I was like, I think this is a sign of not like burnout, overtraining, but like just something was off.
Right.
So for me, when I see these things pile up and accumulate, for me, I tell myself, okay, well, maybe I'm overtraining, and maybe I'm like,
Right.
maybe I'm burnt out, maybe like high cortisol levels, I'm being
Oh, yeah.
sluggish. I'm like, so I don't want that to be the case.
Right.
You know, you never want to be telling yourself, oh, I am like that.
Right.
Like I am burnt out or anything. So right away, I would do it.
Right.
And I would clean the clutter. Because I feel like, honestly, man, when you fix up around, when you fold your laundry and everything, it does have like this positive impact on you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like this.
It does feel nice when it's done. You're like, oh.
I don't know what it was.
Loads.
I think it was like Jordan Peterson or probably Andrew Huberman, like saying like the freaking dopamine rush you get from getting tasks done and things like that. So, you know.
Just as good as catching the heel quick.
Mm-hmm.
So we can't do that anymore, so we have to do dishes.
Yeah, now you have to do dishes instead of catching heels. Oh my god. Yeah, no, man. Well, like I said, like, it's part of growing up, I feel. You know, you're going to have to, because what, you want to have family one day?
Yeah, definitely.
Imagine kids, man. Imagine two kids.
Now I'm cooking all their dishes too. See, I'm not ready.
Their dishes too.
Crazy.
So those are things, you know, you add as you go in life, man. Yeah.
That's it.
So you said you don't speak any Arabic, right?
Nah.
Like, you listen to Arabic music?
Dude, sometimes, but like not much.
Really?
Why? What's your favorite?
Me? I have a whole playlist of like old school Arabic
What
music.
do you use to listen to music?
YouTube.
Oh yeah.
YouTube music.
Send me your playlist and
I'll send
I
you a
have
playlist.
YouTube music.
Yeah, you have
See,
YouTube
Christos,
music?
everyone has YouTube music.
Except for you, yeah.
He has Apple Music.
He has, Apple. He likes apples.
Yeah, that way.
Yeah, that way. But especially when I'm away from home, Arabic music hits. Yeah, it hits good.
Yeah, send me
man.
that.
Yeah. You should, man. You should definitely connect with it, man. For sure.
I should get more involved.
Get involved with the culture, my man.
Yeah,
and for sure, like, I wish you, like, I think you have a very good personality for the sport.
Oh, thanks, bro.
You know, especially
I want to get that out there.
John was saying some good things about you in the WNO.
Oh yeah, that was good. I was
interview.
like, whoa, this is so cool.
The Pilgrim.
Yeah, the Pilgrim, mate. Australian Pilgrim. You are Egyptian here in the comments.
An Egyptian pilgrim, my brother, not an Aussie pilgrim. But I think you have some good. You make some good waves in this sport, man.
Dude, I hope so.
You seem like you have a good. I mean, if you're going to law school, man, I mean, you probably have a decent head on your shoulders.
Maybe.
You know what I mean? Maybe. Minus
Let's hope so.
Minus that course that you didn't pass, but.
Oh yeah. Besides that one, after we pass it, back to normal. Back on track.
Yeah, back on track.
Yes.
And it's cool, man. It's cool. I hope we'll. I'll probably have to stop by Henzo's at some point.
Bro, you should.
Come and get a session.
It's good, man.
with
No
you
matter
guys,
what.
man. Just.
I feel like it would be cool if like more guys from America would come, because I feel like that's one thing we don't have.
I
Is
think
like
we should, man.
it'd be cool to have that.
I honestly think we should.
Yeah.
We should. I just like the diversity of training partners too.
Yeah.
I like different styles.
Yeah.
Different vibes. Because sometimes Roca gets really quiet, man.
Oh yeah.
When people like go for competitions, because it's like mostly competitors, it gets pretty quiet.
Really.
And
Henzo's is loud. I feel like it's pretty
loud,
pretty
huh?
chatty.
Who's the loudest guy in there?
Who's the loudest guy, Christos, at Henzo's? Let me think. Maybe me.
You?
Maybe I'm the loudest. Yeah, maybe.
Second loudest.
Second loudest. Let's think.
Nasif?
No, Nasif is very quiet.
Does he teach? He teaches there, no?
He has class, yeah.
Okay.
He does teach a class.
Okay.
But it's just like I feel like it's not really one guy being loud. I think it's a combination of everyone having a good time,
Okay, good, man.
which is cool.
Yeah.
Like it's not like one guy like pushing the pace.
Couple of characters, man. We're gonna have the ref Heath.
Oh yeah, Heath. When Heath's there, he's the loudest.
He's loud.
He's actually too loud.
I want to have him on the show. I want to have him on the podcast for sure.
He would be good.
To get to know him, because I don't get to know you guys too much.
Yeah.
A lot of times, like some of you guys will come and take my classes at Black Widow, but it's like I'm coach mode. I'm not like getting to know you guys.
Yeah.
I filled in, I think once or twice for John, and same. It's like you teach, you don't get to know like the group or everything. Yeah. But would like to do it, especially in the new year. I'd like to switch things up.
Dude, you should.
Hopefully, ideally, we have a gym. We have all of us. We
Yeah.
have one gym that we can all train at. Yeah. Do you have
What an
hopes?
abstract idea, brother.
Yeah.
What an abstract concept.
What's the chances? What do you think the chances are?
Dude, when I was here in like October 2022, people were like, "Yeah, in January there's gonna be a new gym." It's like, what? Now we're like December 2024, and they're still talking about it.
We
Like,
should just all go train at Henzo's at this point. What do you think?
bro, it's a pretty big space. I mean, like, I don't know how that would work, but
We'd need one shower, bro.
yeah, you need a shower.
There's no way they can build a shower in there.
I think they could. I don't know why they don't.
In the sink.
Or make this the sink shower.
I showered actually once outside Henzo Gracie Academy in Austin. I showered outside. I had these like portable camping showers that you can fill up,
Oh yeah.
and then I was just like standing outside under the sun.
Get a hose, bro.
Yeah, it's not that hard.
Yeah.
You
I
know.
don't know.
But it would be cool, man. It'd be cool to be all under one, one
Yeah.
roof, one same mats.
Yeah, I feel like it would be good to have like people that are like encouraging and like motivating to see people who are already at that level to be in the room. Like we don't really have that, I guess. Besides we have John, obviously, which is like the best. But I don't know. I feel like sometimes people get discouraged at training Henzos for some reason.
Really?
Yeah, like they I don't know. It's just like I don't feel that at all. I like love that place.
Yeah.
I love it, and like
that's good.
and like I love all my friends there.
What do you how do you feel like they're getting discouraged? Technically speaking, like plateauing.
Like yeah, of course, like when they plateau. Like I don't know. I feel like some people do like get jealous of like Roga. They want to train there as well.
They see other people.
Yeah, like
going
especially
in
like
there.
you, like I've seen like many times like people like will get invited, and like I'm not gonna take it personally, but like I feel like there is people who do, and it makes them like not really like bro. We have a crazy opportunity. Like I feel like coming from Australia, and like doing this big like pilgrimage
Yeah.
to come all this way.
Programs. Yeah.
Yeah, pilgrim. Yeah, being the pilgrim.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, just like I feel like everything is like an opportunity. Like I really like appreciate like everything I have
Yeah.
here. But I feel like there is like people who like they just like it's too much comparing themselves, like comparison is the thief of joy. You know, they're just comparing, oh, this guy got to train at work, or this guy got to do this, that.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
It's like you
because
probably don't want to do that.
It's I'm not gonna say it's the same thing because obviously the sessions are gonna be different. You know, there's gonna
Yeah.
be different bodies to train with, different reactions you're getting from a certain room.
Yeah.
But I get it, man. I get it. It's not. Some people go there. I'm not gonna lie. There's been people at Roca. I'm like, what are you doing here?
Right.
You know, I'm like, what is this person doing in this room? Like taking up space, basically.
Right. Yeah.
You know, I'm not gonna name names, but it's happened in
Yeah.
the 3 years that we've been there. It's happened, you know. And no, I think it would be cool to like all train on.
Yeah, it would be cool.
You know what I mean? I'll you have my word, man. I'll definitely make it part of the schedule
That'd be sick.
into 2025. Come down, especially I know you guys live close. I can just cross the road and then shower. You know, that'd be good. Because I know there's a lot of good bodies. The time I trained there, I had really good training actually.
Oh yeah.
You weren't there, but I taught a class. There was W&O when Nikki Ryan fought JT.
Oh yeah. I was in
the
Australia
name
then.
of it? You were in Australia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like Lovato and Penna or something.
Lovato and Pedro.
Oh, was it? Or Penna?
Penna, whatever. I'm not sure, bro. I'm not too sure.
Someone big and strong.
But yeah, there was some decent, like, good bodies. Very respectful, very cool.
Yeah,
I know
there's
a
a good
lot-
training partners there, man.
Yeah.
Like I remember, even like when I trained at Henzo's 2 years ago, it was like a war zone. Like sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas now it's like I feel like everyone's like intelligent.
Okay. It's gotten better over
Yeah.
time.
Heaps better.
Yeah, that's cool, man. That's cool. It's also good, man. Just like, I mean, why wouldn't you want to meet these people that basically part of the team? You know.
Yeah.
Part of the same team. Like I'm part of the Henzo Gracie lineage, man.
Yeah.
That's where I got my black belt. That's where I've made, like, I have so many memories, so many like key moments in my life were at Henzo Gracie in the blue
Yeah.
basement, you know. And I feel like that team, that lineage is like, it'll never not be part of me.
Yeah.
You know, no matter what happens, it'll always be part of me. And I feel like it's just part of the same team, you know.
Yeah.
And it'd be a shame not to kind of stay involved.
Yeah,
you
it
know?
is.
Yeah. We'll see what happens, man. Hopefully but if the gym opens in Cedar Park, what do you do?
We'll move there, I guess. I mean,
Go
I'll be.
move
I
north?
think. Well, I'm gonna go back to Australia in a week. Then I don't know. I guess I'll just hear about what's happening over here.
Yeah.
Like by the time I'm ready to like come back.
it probably won't be in the next couple of months.
No.
Because I feel like some of the guys that live close to the location where like rent is being paid and everything, and like it's not like they can't see inside too much, but it doesn't look like it's close to being done.
Really? Okay. Well, I don't know. I guess we'll have to see.
We'll have to see. We'll wait and see what
We'll have to see what happens.
What God hasn't planned
Yeah.
for us, my man. But dude, yeah, wish you good luck at Worlds.
Thanks,
you
bro.
know. We had a couple of interesting things that we went over on this podcast, man. Had a good time chatting with
Me
you,
too, bro.
my Egyptian
It was
brother.
a very good time.
We hope the listeners, guys, you weren't too irritated by our Egyptian accent. You know,
They loved it.
they love every bit.
A very good accent.
Very good accent. We'll keep up with Sebastian Attard. Check him out on Instagram for sure. You got a lot of matches on YouTube, I'm guessing. People
Yeah.
can study you, watch you. Until then, guys.
The first ones that come up is my losses. So scroll a bit, and then watch the next ones.
Which one? Which match?
The match I lost at U Worlds.
Okay.
It's like the first one that comes up. Like,
When was that? Last year?
yeah, last year I lost the semifinals.
Oh, but this is still good, man.
Yeah, it was alright.
Was it brown belt?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
So this,
Semi's good, man.
yeah, this dude just was so tough.
Where is he from?
Atos.
Atos?
Yeah.
What's his name?
It's Tanino, like samurai something.
Tanino.
I don't know. Some half Japanese, half Brazilian guy.
Jesus.
Yeah, he was like such a tank. I just couldn't score on him, bro.
What would you do differently in that match now if you had to go back?
Well, I didn't know the rules then. Now I know them. Secondly,
So what, you got DQ'd like Christos?
I spoke to the ref and I got negative. That's what happened once. Because what happened is,
Yeah, dude, IBJJF is weird, huh?
yeah, you can't speak to the refs.
They dressed up in suits.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like very like.
Yeah, but I was like retaining my guard against this guy. He like passed, I turtled and dumped him off the front and ended up on top. And in ADC, that's points.
AC,
Because it was a scramble.
Yeah.
And I didn't score. And I was like, what? Then I let him stand up, thinking I was going to pull guard again. Because I wasn't as confident in my passing. Now I would just bottle lock him to death.
Yeah.
Back then I was like, oh, I don't know. So I let him stand up. I look at the thing and he had an advantage for that exchange. And I was like, what?
Because you almost took your back.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But like it was literally, the exchange was like 1 second. Passed, turtle, bumped off the front, and I was on top.
Yeah.
But just the action of like getting past my legs makes it his exchange.
Yeah.
So I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Knowing that, also I'm just a lot better now.
Yeah.
Like my game back then was so like,
Is he in your division?
No, he won last year. So
So he's black belt now.
no, I think he's still a brown belt, but
He's not.
he's already won the thing.
Okay.
But I have Achilles Roach on. That's probably the best guy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's a good.
That'll be a
match,
scrap.
bro.
I think that'll be the finals.
So what would be your strategy going into the match against Achilles? Have
Get
you
in on
studied him?
those legs?
Have you studied him?
Yeah, he's just very scrappy, man. Very
Yeah.
scrappy, very like flamboyant.
Yeah.
A bit like his dad, I guess, but like maybe more like of a younger.
A little bit wilder, yeah.
Yeah, like a younger version of that, I guess. Like his dad's probably a bit more calculated. I feel like his dad's a bit meaner.
Meaner, yeah.
Like he's trying to emulate that meanness.
He is.
But I am mean, brother.
It
So
is.
I'm gonna go in there and just like
I've studied him. I've studied Achilles. I haven't like studied him too much, so I didn't study him in a manner where like, oh, what would I do? Where I'd look at. I was just doing it for like, I watch him against J Rod.
oh yeah.
So scrambling to the back, things like that.
Yeah, very scrambly.
But I don't remember exactly. But yeah, man, I feel like you have. Based on the things we talked about, different styles of guards, different styles of passing, I feel like you have a decent understanding of how to come up with a good strategy.
Yeah, should be fine.
I think the thing would be like at this point with people knowing everything is combining
Yeah.
Being everything,
best at chaining it together.
man. And don't forget, it's IBJJF rule set. So just you dumping him on his hip and coming up can win you a match.
Yeah,
that advantage can win you the match.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And it's like the rules. I think all rule sets have good and bad, but the IBJJF rule set, I feel like it encourages people to close their game and make it.
Yeah,
like,
it does.
Like
you can't do half the stuff.
So like you have to be content. Like you have to know that you may need to win by an advantage.
Yeah. Which is annoying. I hate that, but I will do it.
It's not part of my game either. It's not part of my game. But anyways, Sebastian, I want to take more of your time, man. You're tired. You got training soon.
We got
I
training,
gotta go
brother.
teach. Yeah.
Thanks so much, bro.
Thank you, dude. Guys, stick around. I hope you guys enjoy the episode. We're gonna keep pumping it out. Christos and I, we're gonna turn a corner and then just crush this. Okay, 2025 is gonna be our year. All right. We're out. Yalla, yes. Salam alaikum, my brother. We're out. We are out.
Alaikum assalam.
Wa alaikum assalam.